It's recording already?
Check, check, check.
Alright, whenever y'all ready to come,
Oh, shit. Can I answer the phone?
if you want to.
It's a FaceTime. It's convenient. Hey, I'm recording right now.
On your phone?
No, like, I have a mic. It's like a podcast thing. So you can talk, but I'm just letting you know it's being recorded.
Oh, I just want to see my shirts and I'm trying to figure out what pants to wear.
This bitch wants to see her shirt. It's hanging up right there. Can you see it? Hold on.
Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. Hey. All right.
All right, love you. She ain't want. I just want to see my shirt. That's the one I was working on this morning, bro. Like, I did all that this morning. Bleached it, everything.
That's good. All right, man. This is the Flexlanta Talk Show. If you're listening to us, it's just the Flex Talk Podcast. Welcome. If you're doing this YouTube or Patreon or just catching a clip on one of their pages, we're happy you're listening. We'll let, you guys both been on the show before, so no new timers today. Just a couple of OGs. McKeachin alum, class of 2020. All three of us, class of 2010. It's been 10 goddamn years. I think that's why I messed that up. It's been 10 years since we graduated high school. How y'all feel about that?
Old.
Oh,
And it's not how I expected 2020 to be. 10 years out of high school.
Ouch. It just feels like ouch, but luckily, like,
She said
nobody
ouch.
from, like, we still have a healthy class. Like, we don't have a lot of people incarcerated or dead. Everybody's taking good care of themselves.
mm-hmm. Well, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Drop your IGs. Let people know what's going on.
Hello, my name is Janine. IG, J9Kill'em.
And I'm Brittany. IG is the Belyn. That's TheBelynn_.
Oh, that's difficult.
I know.
That's hard to remember.
I'm going to have to put that on the screen.
Yeah.
This.
A little blurred.
So yeah, y'all came up today and y'all saw the Vikings next door doing their thing.
It's Vikings next door. And is this going to be loud? Let me not. I'm just not going to do that. All right, we'll just not do that. Go ahead. No, that shit threw me off. I've never been up here on a Saturday, and these fools are out here putting armor on.
Every goddamn.
And I was like, oh, they must be doing like a play or a show or something. And I told Chris, come on, I'm like, yo, look at these guys. Ha ha. He was like, yeah, it's every Saturday. And they got their shields and their like swords and stuff. And then the man had the nerve to invite me to come fight. He literally, did you hear him? He's like, yeah, if you just protect yourself and get some armor, like you can come over here. I was like, no, that's okay. Y'all not gonna hit me.
They really be hitting, swinging the hell out of them.
I know. He was really excited to show us. He was like, look, this is how we hit. But he's like, John, put your shield up. Yeah, that threw me off. It was interesting. It's always fun seeing random stuff like that.
What are the crazy things you guys seen this year?
Man, what?
Go ahead, name them off.
Shit, honestly, it's been so much crazy shit. It's kind of like becoming the norm.
Yeah.
Um,
Y'all can come in too if you need to, for sure.
what's wrong with him?
I don't know.
Why?
You're just bound to see anything. I think the craziest thing that I've witnessed, not even firsthand, but like just all the protests, just everything that's happening in America. I think everything just seems so surreal.
Yeah, I think maybe the craziest shit will be the protest, like seeing our city on fire.
That was wild, right?
That's a movie. That's like a movie. Yeah, I was like that really like that took a toll on me like mentally and emotionally seeing my whole city on fire, like and people just in the streets and us being what they call it giving us curfews and stuff.
Yes.
Like I mean, yeah.
Yeah, we had to deal with a quarantine.
On top of quarantine, that was.
Like, you think we ever would have had to deal with a quarantine?
Man, I thought we was gonna have flying cars in 2020.
Yeah.
Not COVID.
Not. I'll take the car over the COVID.
While we're not social distancing right now.
Right.
Yeah, it's all good.
Y'all do the 6 feet and y'all like in stores and stuff?
I mean, I just stand on the dot. You know,
She says every store got the dot. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I already had it. I feel like I had that shit.
Me too.
I feel like 99. I just didn't go get tested because there was no point. I had a lot of the symptoms and I was down for a good 10 days. So I feel like getting it again is kind of like, I know you probably can, but I feel like it's more slim to none.
You're new
Like,
to it now.
yeah.
Well, I feel like maybe like next year it could be more possible. Like, I don't really think I'm gonna get it again this year. But that shit fucking sucked.
I think people are though.
They are. No, they are for sure. I heard that people getting it. I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna stay taking my vitamins and doing what I do.
Right.
Just hope for the best.
Y'all think vaccines coming?
Don't they already have one?
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess
They have several.
Do you think it's gonna be mandatory for the people?
Fuck that. The flu vaccine ain't mandatory. Only for some, like depending on where you work and shit.
Yeah.
I don't think that's illegal. That's like that's your right to make somebody get a vaccine.
I don't know.
How?
They took it to court in 1905, said it was against the 14th Amendment, but it wasn't. The government's legally, because at this point you're a health risk to citizens.
Right.
So when the polio vaccine came out, they did push it, and their big celebrity push was Elvis. I don't know if you follow Elvis, but Elvis he went on national TV and got the shot because this is before social media, so everybody was like, oh my God, Elvis, get it, let's all go get it.
Yeah.
So they can legally push it on. The flu vaccine is different because such a small thing, but with this new virus that they call it's new and it's popping up and it's affecting everybody, then they can say, oh, okay, well, since everybody's getting it, it's getting passed around, we do need a vaccine because this might really hurt the human population.
But when you look at other countries, though,
I think they already have the vaccine.
well, a lot of these countries, though, they flattened the curve before faster, obviously, than America. So I feel like it can be done. But motherfuckers out here stupid, just doing stupid shit. And you got all these, don't believe in masks and this, that, and the other. And it's just like, oh, masks don't work. And like, I'm just like, okay, but I say it every single time. If somebody sneezes around you, don't you want them to cover their mouth? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I just think there's still a lot of people who don't like prioritize hygiene.
Facts.
Like still. And so like as long as that happens, we're still gonna be where we're at. And people don't take anything seriously. This is very serious.
And we in Atlanta, like motherfuckers out here
it's a heavily
at the
populated
club.
city.
They don't even care no more.
They don't care.
About
And it's
shit.
active.
Johnson & Johnson has a hand on the vaccine.
I damn sure bet they do.
Johnson &
For
Johnson.
what?
What you mean for what?
Money.
Explain to me.
Money.
Like, how are
Listen,
they
that's
involved?
the reason Bill Gates dropped down from Microsoft. You remember when he came down from Microsoft? When he stepped down? Was it Bill Gates? When he stepped down from Microsoft, he stepped into vaccines and medicine. That's the only reason he stepped down, because there was just more money in the vaccines and stuff than it was doing in Microsoft.
And I understand that.
Shit,
That makes
wow.
sense. Yeah. Pharmaceutical, field is just, they're booming. They control so much, and it's such a cash cow.
They really do control a lot. That's
Vaccine.
money. Well, like that's in any major, huge corporation. So like, my power went out from the storm. So I didn't have power since, when was the storm? Thursday night or Wednesday night? It was Wednesday night. I didn't have power from Thursday 4 a.m. And I get home Thursday night, and I'm thinking the power gonna be back on. It's not. And I start freaking out. And I'm like, yo, what the I thought they would get this back up and running, and I'm freaking out. But like, my boss was like, bruh, they're losing money right now. They gonna get it back up and running as fast as they can. But I'm over here thinking the worst, like, I ain't gonna have power till Sunday. I got clothes to make still, like, what I'm gonna do? But when money is involved, motherfuckers work.
Oh, yeah.
They gon', when they gonna get paid, they gonna make shit happen. So, if you talking about the vaccine, they are gonna, they will push it, and they are gonna get people to endorse it, and they are gonna get people that others look up to, and, oh,
For sure. And now
you get it, I'm
you gotta
getting
get Elvis on TV no more. All I gotta do is get some social media influence.
right, that's it. I I mean, you got folks. I mean, just look at anything, man. You go, why are you drinking that water? Oh, because Patrick Mahomes was, he drinking it. It's just like the influence.
So
the
y'all
influence.
taking the vaccine, or y'all just take the fine?
What's the fine?
1905,
Yeah, what
the
is
fine-
the fine?
It depends. What's the fine?
1905, the fine was $5, but we're talking.
I mean,
1905.
now-
So $5, I think they said is $1,000 in today's time.
Oh,
I'll pay the fine.
You paying a band?
I'll pay a
a
band.
stack.
I'll pay a band.
I don't know. I feel like
What if
since
it's multiple times, not just the one time?
For them to inject me with some shit that I don't know about, like, that's crazy. I don't know.
I hear you.
I don't even do the flu shot. I used to,
I don't-
especially when I worked at this other doctor's office. Like, we had to. I don't do the flu shot. I've gotten the flu before, and I've been sick, and I did what I was supposed to do and got better. I mean, I ain't doing that, nah, man. And then, so to me, if you gotta pay a fine to not do it, to get the shot, it's something up with that. It's something up with that. That's weird. Like, that means,
It's
so
a
y'all.
fine or you get jailed. So I didn't want to.
Oh, I ain't
get.
get-
I'm not being locked up.
I'm too cute for
Shot.
that.
Fine or jail.
Yeah, like-
I ain't
I'm
getting
too
like that.
Or a fine or jail.
I'm not going to jail for that.
I don't know, but I feel like if
Well,
you-
how long?
I guess until you take it, because you're a health risk now. You can't travel, you can't go to work, you can't do nothing.
or if they quarantine you, fine you, or quarantine you in jail. I don't know. I wonder what the options would be, like, furthermore, because they always have like a fine print.
So do you think it's going to get to that point where they're going to, it's going to be mandatory? You think that?
It's a health risk.
There's a lot of shit that's health risk, though,
There are stores here that are not letting you come in
without a mask.
Yeah.
So what's the next step?
Like I said, though, it's like, I don't know, man. It's just like, okay,
It's
let's
something we've never seen.
let's
It's just
take
like-
notes from other. I don't feel like any of these other countries are making it mandatory for their people to get vaccinated. When-
I don't know, it's hard to trust outside.
But when I got the alert
Right.
that the U.S. was banned from traveling from the U.S. to London and shit, we got a problem. We got a problem. Them motherfuckers don't want us coming over there. So they're good. They got their shit together. So it's like if everybody else can get their shit together and we can't, why should
They're about to go in their second lockdown.
London?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, what about you got Australia? I mean, because this is a worldwide thing, so I don't know what everybody else is like. But I know, like, my homegirl in South Korea, like, they literally had their cases jump up. Maybe I want to say, like, I'm gonna throw a number, like I say, 100 people. They shut that shit down so quick. Not like, unlike America, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got Brian Kemp out here, like, nah, don't worry about it, this, that, and the other. Now, last I heard, he in quarantine. Yeah, it's just like, bro, it's the U.S., it's America. So I don't really like it. To me, it doesn't need to get to that point. But like I said, when money's involved, anything is possible.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Y'all got me heated. I'm gonna take a sip.
Who's
Damn.
gonna win the election?
Triple cup there, boy.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Who's winning the election? And I guess my question is, y'all think the election will be finalized by Wednesday morning? You think they're going elongated?
If Trump loses, it's gonna be elongated.
No, like they haven't even found a winner. That's what.
Oh, I thought you meant
the
like.
votes haven't been counted. It's like, oh, we still gotta wait for this state, and
Oh.
they're still mailing in this, so it might be
I
next
don't
week
know.
until we find the winner. And I think that's gonna happen
I don't know. It might, because this whole thing has just been like super dramatic.
for sure.
So
This is a movie.
yes, literally.
People say they protesting if Trump win same night,
Right.
I mean, yeah.
but I've also heard they want to protest if Biden wins.
I was gonna say they'll
Right.
do the same if Biden wins. Like, to be honest, like, all right, I don't want to be judged, but like, I've never voted. I've never voted before. So,
But Flexlanta has 3 votes, so I'll let you know that.
oh, run it. So I've never voted, and like a lot of people, like, okay, so I had a patient come in, and he literally randomly was like, did you vote yet? And I was just like, nah, like, I've never voted. And he was like, what's wrong with you? And that shit kind of pissed me off, because I was just like, that doesn't mean something's wrong with me. And I was like, this year was actually gonna be my first year to vote. I was gonna do it. But that first debate came on. And even if, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm not educated enough in politics to know. Like, I feel like a lot of knowledge that people say or think that they know, it's generational shit that, like, we are Democrats or we are Republicans, and that other side is wrong, we're right. That's how it is. So I don't know who stands for what. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, Trump is not an asshole, an idiot, but I don't fucking know the laws and shit. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. So let's say I have no idea who I want to vote for, and it's gonna be my first time voting, and I watch that debate. That shit.
You can't go off the debates. Though.
But what am I gonna go off of?
They're rallies. They're debates. That's pure entertainment.
Well, what are the rallies?
Them talking by themselves for 2 hours.
That's what I'm saying though, and I don't really feel like they be saying shit.
Oh, they be
Other,
saying shit,
I feel like from what I've seen, it's really all they just spitting game. That's all they doing.
But you got to think this is a business. So of course, if somebody comes up to you and wants to know some shit, you gonna give them some shit, but you ain't gonna give them some shit straight. So when you watching these rap, it's business though. This is American.
But that's what I'm saying. And so, and you trying to vote for one person, but how the country run, even if they say something, they're like, oh, this gonna go into place. It gotta go through all these other channels.
Well, our vote to the president is irrelevant. If we don't vote for our local people in the state.
Oh, yeah. So, and that's another thing. Like,
They all follow
you don't know who's local. You know what I mean?
I know Keisha Lance Bottoms
That's it.
and Brian Kemp. And that's sad. And that's sad because in school, we're not educated on this. We're not taught.
We're taught.
We're taught. This is we're talking about these
emphasized.
parties, yeah,
It's
man.
not
Like,
emphasized.
and now all you see is
Right.
what I learned from
Right.
I see a fly on Mike Pence's head. So it's like that's what we got a fly. We focused on the fly. And it's like I don't know nothing about none of these people. And that shit, I was like, man, fuck it. Like
I don't know. I can put you on game. I've really been doing a lot of research ever since Hillary Clinton came to a rally with hot sauce and said, "I'm just trying to get the black vote." I said, "Oh, I don't care about none of y'all, but I do want to listen because you guys are all playing with us. You guys
That's what I'm
have a big ass
saying.
dinner at the
That's
beginning of the
crazy.
year, and then the next couple of years, y'all go against each other and getting the people wild up. But at the end of the day, y'all go back into the same green room and talk about it."
And then what I told my patient, I was like, because he said, man, I was like, honestly, yes, it affects me, but at the end of the day, I still have to get up and go to work every single morning,
Right.
Monday through Friday. And I got my bills to pay.
You gotta
Don't
make the change.
he was like, you ain't gonna have no work if Biden gets elected. And I was like, bro, I literally said, people say that every 4 years.
time.
Every 4 years, no matter who is running against each other. Oh, if Obama wins, this is gonna happen. If Bush wins, this is gonna happen. It's the same shit. And at the end, we still gotta do what we gotta do as Americans and,
Right.
and take care of our families and stuff. So it's like, are taxes gonna get raised? Okay, if they do, guess what? I'm gonna have to pay that. Like,
Right,
I don't know.
right.
Like, what am I supposed to do? I mean,
Yeah.
I never
Trump's
Yeah.
trying to bring a lot of businesses here, but Biden is trying to keep a lot of these companies offshore.
Trump.
Trump, that whole "Make America Great Again" is an excellent slogan. If you're not looking at it like he's talking about slavery,
Race and
It's
stuff.
not-
Yeah.
I don't think
not-
it's necessarily racist.
It's not racist at all. He's
At
like,
all.
it's just not. You gotta like these debates that they do. Like I said, pure entertainment. They're battling back and forth. The moderator or whatever that person's name, they are they pick and choose who they let speak a little after the time. So that's just bullshit. But their rallies, the rallies is where they really kind of like talk they shit. You know what I mean? And you just gotta kind of.
But it's just like it's like if they talk they shit and they talking about what they're gonna do and what they're not gonna do and the laws they're gonna put in place. It's like, how do you believe that? It's just hard for me. It's just like,
it is hard.
how are you gonna do that? Is everybody else gonna agree with this? Is this? So it's just like this should be blowing my mind. It be really be blowing my mind. Honestly, Bill, if The Rock ran for president, he got my vote.
I honestly think
Real
we're gonna
shit.
start seeing that. I don't think we're gonna start seeing politicians no more. We're gonna see celebrities and niggas. with
And
food.
where did Biden where do these people come from? Like they're normally in like politics already, and then all of a sudden they're like, I'm gonna run for president. And now these are our main two. It's like, wait a minute, is there really nobody else? Because honestly,
they were there. You had what's the old dude? Barry Sanders. That's his name?
Bernie.
You had Bernie Sanders. You had Hillary. You had I don't know who else was running Republicans. Well, the Democrats had definitely had a lot more people than Republicans because they knew they couldn't beat Trump. Trump has just way too much pulling power to even go against him. So the whole who's going to be running for Democrat was something, but it's not really televised. You have like 5, 6, 8, 10 people who are originally running, but over time people pull out. I don't have the funds, can't do it. Oh, I'm just not going to win. Let me be realistic. Let me pull out. So people do pull out. But I think this year has just been so focused on just these two people.
But then you know what pisses me off, and then you got
They're all
people
in
like
cahoots.
then you got people like Kanye, And to me, it's another distraction. It's
You
another
think he's gonna
distraction.
run for real in
Yeah,
2024?
I would think he was
It's
serious.
just it's a distraction,
I think
man.
we're gonna see like
And it, so because my thing is if
what's
he
his wife? I think we're gonna
Michelle,
see like Michelle or
oh
Oprah
Michelle,
running.
that might be right there.
Yeah.
I fuck with
Oprah?
Michelle.
Yeah.
I could see Oprah.
Oprah,
running. I
man.
can see her running.
I think
Oprah
we're gonna
needs
get to that point,
sit
bro.
her
Like,
ass
I think
down.
we're not gonna go back into, I've been congressman for this year.
Y'all understand? Like I be commenting on the Rock's
think money
post. I be
gonna
like, bro,
loose.
you gonna run? I fuck with him. I'm telling. I feel like he.
got a lot of pull. Imagine
He
if
do,
got no
man.
pull.
I fuck with Rock. Like,
Imagine people would fucking vote for them.
but that's sad though, cause I literally don't know his political views. But I do know, like, as far as what I know, like, you know, down to earth, good dude, got it out the mud, and he's all about his family, you know. So like that to me, I'm like, oh yeah, me too, you know. So I feel like when you have somebody more that you can relate to, I can't relate to the old white man.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think the Constitution's gonna get rewritten, and then when that happens,
That would be insane.
we'll have different political parties. It's not 1776 no more.
No, I'm
Right.
yeah.
We just
No,
can't-
I'm saying though
Yeah,
that would
we just
literally
can't
be
do that
insane
with-
because
Yeah.
because
I think it has to
people are
happen.
so set
Right.
in set in ways, bro. That would literally, I promise, the
I
whole
think
country
Trump-
would get
I
burned
think
down.
Trump would do
Yeah,
it,
I
though.
think so, too.
Trump would be the one to try to rewrite the Constitution. Because
I can
if
see
you
that.
listen to his rallies, he said he wants to be in office for another 12, 16 years. And the only way he does that,
If you
the
change-
Constitution is going to have to be rewritten because president's going to have
He
terms.
said he
Right.
was not
Right.
leaving if he lost. He said, I ain't leaving.
What
He
you,
plugged in.
Like, what do you mean?
what do you mean?
You
not
have
leaving?
to.
You
Nah,
have to
hell
go.
no.
Plugged in.
What?
So yeah, I think the Constitution will be changed soon. I think we'll see it in our lifetime. I think we'll see a new America.
Man.
We can't live like 1776
No,
no
we
more.
can't.
Anything is possible. Are you drinking this straight? It's good, right? Hey, shout out to The Rock, Terramana Tequila. This is the Reposado one. I've never had
We're not
the
sponsored.
Blanco.
We're on the mic. Tell them we're not sponsored.
No, not sponsored. Literally, I'm just a fan.
Yeah. But if they want to sponsor the show, you know.
I mean, what's
we'll
up?
have some agreements. We can sit down and talk.
Nah, this shit good though. Yeah, that shit good.
Let's switch.
Change topics.
You watch sports, basketball?
I haven't been, but I do.
I mean, Janine, Janine,
I
you can
haven't
pop
been.
in with it if you hear something that you know. But
Okay.
Oh, did you see my Kobe shirt I made?
You made a Kobe shirt?
Yeah, it's that purple long sleeve. Look at the long sleeve, bro. Just look at it. You gotta look at it right quick,
which one?
Which one?
bro. Towards the end.
This purple one, sleeve?
Nope, left. Yep, right there. Nope, yep, in front of that one. Look at it.
I don't feel like
You ain't got a mic.
I guess.
Yeah, pull that out, man. Right there. Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
love all of that.
That shit hard.
It sure is.
Yeah. Lakers repeat next year.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm gonna say that now.
I can see that for sure.
Lakers repeating. And Golden State might go on another dynasty soon.
I know we talked about that. Definitely believe that could happen.
Y'all might get Antetokounmpo.
Okay, so I was gonna say, how you feel about the Heat?
Y'all might go back next year. As long as James Harden doesn't go to Philly, that'll be a problem for y'all. But y'all got the East. Because Antetokounmpo, that's tough. But I don't think he's coming back.
That man
I
need
don't
to
think he's
leave.
coming
He
back.
need to leave Milwaukee, bro.
I get that.
He got to get out of
He's
there.
got one more year, but I don't think they're going to do nothing this year.
Nah, hell
So
no.
y'all got to do something.
So your team is the Heat.
Yeah.
What's your team?
I don't have a team. I got family in the NBA, and I got a favorite player, but
Who's your favorite player?
Yeah, who's your favorite?
Melo, Carmelo Anthony. Been following him since high school. But as far as the team, I guess I'll support the home team, but
Right.
it's kind of hard to talk about.
Falcons won their second
yeah.
game.
But they did.
Yeah, they beat the Panthers barely. They said I didn't watch it because I didn't have damn power. I was planning on watching it. But what's the dude quarterback now for the Panthers? He was back up for the Saints. Yes, Teddy threw an interception. I guess like they were driving, and honestly, they probably would have scored. Atlanta would have gave up the lead, but he threw an interception. So that's what I heard. I didn't watch the game. Yeah.
You're not in any sports, baseball, hockey.
No, I like basketball and football.
Oh yeah, shout out to the LA turn right now.
Yeah.
Lakers, Dodgers,
Yeah.
yeah, and honestly, the Rams ain't doing bad. They're not doing too bad, so they're doing it for Kobe.
Y'all think fans will be back in the seats next season?
Hell yeah, cause that's money. We losing out on money, so we gonna get back to that. Yeah, they gonna be back for sure. They gonna be back. They still might, even if they have
Social distance.
something and they don't allow it to be full capacity, but they're gonna have it back. And matter of fact, Florida, fuck them Gators. Florida's coach was like, he wants the stadium to be at full capacity because he feels like that's why they lost to Texas A&M or something. Yeah, because it does affect you. I mean, literally, if Clemson had their stadium packed, Miami would have literally got killed like 70-0. But they didn't, so we didn't lose by that. We lost, like, you got whooped, but, you know, but yeah, it affects them. But that's money they're losing out on. They're trying to get these motherfuckers in there as fast as possible. Yeah. For sure. I mean, that's ticket sales, that's the food and you know, all that shit, man. The food, the drinks, like, hotels are losing money, all that. So, yeah. What you think?
The vaccine gotta come first.
Man, fuck the goddamn vaccine. Yeah.
You got all these people in one central location.
Yeah.
The vaccine has to come first. But I need it. But basketball boring as hell with no fans in the crowd.
Yeah.
But that shit weird.
Wow.
You know, you see, so like the virtual fans is actually, it's a really good idea. It was really smart.
I didn't like it.
So versus having nothing though, versus having nobody, you'd rather literally see no fan. I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was pretty funny because you got like people just in their house in their pajamas, like, and holding up their beer. I'm like, oh, that's funny. And they look goofy. But I tuned into like a baseball game for like when this first happened, and
See them fucking poster boards of people?
bruh, that shit.
Right.
Wait. But look, first thing in the morning, like it was back. I forget what month it was. There was like a Korean baseball league, right? It wasn't even poster boards. No lie, they literally had like stuffed animals in the stands. And I did a double take. I said, what the fuck is that? Is that a Pikachu? Yeah, bro, they literally had stuffed animals in the stands. I was like, this is crazy. And then the poster boards. You know, I was wondering how they picked the poster boards. One of my patients was like, yeah, my husband paid $50. And his poster board is in the stand. So his poster board's in the stand, and then like after the season, or after, I don't know if it's after the game or the season, like you can also pay again and have them ship it to you. So you can have your poster board with you.
Either way.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, if I was a die-hard, like, you know, if Hurricanes was doing it, I'd probably spend it. Yeah. You know, and if I see myself on camera, I'm up there, like, taking that picture. Yeah, me. Hell yeah, that shit funny, though, man. Paid $50 to be, it was for a Duke game, because I think he was an alumni. So he paid to have his poster there.
That shit fire.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if there's a difference in price between, like, NFL and college.
As far as what?
Like putting your poster board.
Well, I don't know. Well, because the football didn't do it, right? It was only
basketball?
It was only baseball.
Baseball.
I think it was only baseball.
Oh, okay.
Besides college basketball, but NBA didn't.
College basketball canceled this year. Well, they stopped right after March Madness, so they.
Oh, they didn't have anything. Okay.
College basketball. But yeah, Major League Football. I mean NFL, they have fans. They just got to space out.
Yeah.
It was just baseball.
Yeah, they got fans.
The poster boards.
And so the NFL got fans now. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, NFL.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought
I was gonna say Major League Football, but that's not.
that threw me off.
Yeah.
So
NFL has fans.
college football has fans,
Okay.
and college basketball canceled. Is what you're saying, right?
Last year, they had started this year.
But last year it canceled.
But yeah, last year it stopped right at March Madness.
Yo, did you see that they were trying to like start the they were talking about starting the NBA season up in
December.
Yeah, and Lakers was pissed. I don't know who was it. I don't know if it was Rondo or what. They was like, what the fuck? Like
It's either that or they started. I think they wanted to do it around MLK Day.
I ain't even mad. I would be pissed. I'll be like, bro, I'm still celebrating my championship. Like that's on the body, and the mental.
But, I mean, okay,
that's
so
a lot.
The finals end in what? And normally they end in June, and the season picks back up in October. So that's July, August, September, October. So they get 4 months. So
That's
they
cutting it, yeah. And like I said, the toll it takes on their bodies, truthfully. And like I said, mentally, because they were in the bubble, away from their families and in these hotel rooms. That's a lot, man.
Haven't played since March.
Ain't nobody worried about them. That's why.
Well, any team that's
They probably got fat.
I don't think about
They're
it.
probably
They
chilling.
haven't played shit. They probably hell out of shape, or they're in great shape.
Or you never know. You never know.
So what do y'all think? I think they should start the season January, February.
Yeah, I feel like they should push that shit back. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. That's a lot to ask them to come back.
And that's gonna have to be the new. That's going to have to be how basketball is gonna be ran now. Were you gonna switch it back to?
You can switch it back. I mean, you can.
How?
What you mean?
It's gonna be tough. Like you're gonna be chasing your tail the whole time. Like let's just say they do start in February. A season is what, 8 months?
Well, they could shorten the season though. Man, but there's so many fucking games. It's like baseball, dude. Like, they have so many games. Like, do we really need all of these games? I don't know. I'm not, honestly, I wouldn't mind. Like, with the shortened baseball season, I was cool with that. Because I enjoy going to the games, watching the Braves and stuff, but
Yeah.
fucking Braves. True Atlanta fashion, boy. How you... I don't even want to talk about it. Never mind. I don't even want to talk about it. Yep. Yep.
Crazy.
Hey, shout out to our photographers
Oh yeah.
I know.
They put in good
in
work.
here. Yeah, man. It's my second time meeting them. Or, well, second time meeting them. That doesn't really make sense.
Consistency,
Second
man. The kid, man. I wish I was 15, 16.
Y'all, how old are you?
Wait, I was like, what?
You're 50. Your sister is too?
No, I think it's a sister.
Yeah, I'm 15.
You know, oh, y'all not, I thought y'all were related. Y'all not brothers, sisters? Y'all just homies?
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
we went to school together.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
What school?
Douglas County.
You sure?
I'm in a magnet program. No, I said that because I'm in a magnet program.
Oh.
So I go to college. Like, I take college class.
Okay, what college you be going to?
West Georgia Technical.
Okay, yeah. Oh, out there. That's far. That's like near where I live.
Running it up.
Yeah.
So I wish I
Good
was
stuff.
15 doing
Congrats,
podcast
man.
and
Keep
doing
it
hustle.
up. Keep up the hard work.
That's heavy.
What about you, my man? Where you go? You do the same with the same program and everything? Okay, that's what's up.
Well,
So
damn.
cool.
Good stuff, man. Y'all better than me.
Yeah, staying up. Like 10 years from now, y'all be 25. Still
So-
got so much to do.
What grade are y'all in? Sophomore? Okay. So, where do you guys see yourself in the world in 10 years? You guys see flying cars or no? Not no more? They said, nah, that shit over with.
But you know the reason why they don't do flying cars? I looked it up.
Why?
Why?
It's too dangerous. You rather go underground than fly.
Yeah, I
Because
could see
you got-
that.
What if a car just stops and falls out the sky? That's a problem. You
Yeah,
don't have to
nah.
deal with a tire. Not
I
a
just,
tire,
Back
but
to the
just
Future is
falls
like
out.
one of my favorite movies, so
Yeah.
that's my thing.
But they said they'll
Yes.
go
All
underground.
three of
Oh,
them.
there's actually, you know what they got to do?
Are they done? You want to keep talking to them? I ain't want to.
Oh, hey, 10 years.
10 years.
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know?
The country's like bad.
You think the country's bad?
I don't even know if I'm even still alive then, because these folks acting wild. So.
You
Which-
definitely gonna be alive.
Yeah, you're gonna be alive. Hey, what you gotta do, what I tell everybody, no matter what's going on in this world, all the negativity and stuff, don't let it change you for the worse. Like keep spreading your love, your positivity, inspire others, because there's gonna be kids coming up looking up to you. They see you taking pictures and they want to do that too. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit that going on, just keep fighting through. And I'm telling you, love and positivity gonna win. You know, it's just harder for us, for people like us.
You'll definitely be alive though.
Yeah. You gonna be
sure.
here. What I was gonna say, you know that they starting to do, well, that probably not starting. I don't know how long they've been doing it, but instead of like all these wires and stuff, it's like underground.
Everything's underground.
Well, yeah, my neighborhood, my house was built like in the 80s, so I have poles and stuff. But yeah, that's fucking genius. Why do we? These power lines and stuff. It's like, yo. So yeah, man.
That's what they do with 5G. 5G's underground.
5G's underground.
I didn't know.
Man, see, I'm learning shit
Like,
today.
you'll see the towers, but the majority of all the shit that's pushing is underground.
Do you believe y'all believe 5G like causes cancer and can do this, that, and the
Any
other?
kind of radiation,
I'm about to say-
microwave can cause
But
cancer.
right, but 5G has been they almost tried to blame COVID on 5G. So do you think that it's that like, oh, I have another patient.
Patience.
No, real talk. So it's this Indian lady, and she's like super obnoxious. She's very extra, but like to the point she won't let me take her temperature with the forehead. I went out there one time with the gun, and she's like, and I was like, yeah, I was like, what are you doing? I went to dap her up, and she was just like, no,
you didn't.
She was like, take it with my wrist, and I was like, oh, okay. But she literally is like, no, I have so many problems, and you don't understand. And I'm like, honestly, bitch, honestly, ma'am, I don't really care that much. So temperature. But she literally has a 5G capable phone, but she has it set to where like it doesn't use 5G. I don't know how.
So why would you get the phone?
I don't know. And my thing is, I'm like, bitch, get some AirPods. Like, is that the same thing? If you have the AirPods in, is it still the?
That's bad for you too.
Is it? Okay, I didn't know.
When it comes to these Bluetooth and these wireless
Yeah.
joints, they're sitting like this. So your brain is in here. So the whole time you're listening to music, these things are on and pushing waves and shit.
Waves.
In the brain.
But is it like as bad as holding your?
Stuff?
No.
Like,
Yeah.
But long term, it's gonna fuck you up. But it's not like when I talk on the phone, I always speakerphone. I hate doing like this because
Yeah.
it's not healthy.
I
you know
fucking
what
hate
mean?
speakerphone. I'll be like, hey, you on speakerphone? Don't say no.
Yeah.
like I did with Kendra, don't say no stupid shit.
Yeah, I'm looking up here all the time. You get that radiation just pushing into your shit.
At the end of the day, though, man, at the end, I feel you. I feel, because I hardly ever like this.
Right.
If I have my phone at speakerphone or I do have my AirPods in. But look at all the shit we do.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, I mean, I'm drinking tequila and alcohol straight. I don't eat fast food, but like today is one of them days I'm probably gonna hit Dairy Queen. You know what I'm saying? Like all the food we eat and the shit, the processed stuff and the sodium and everything. Like that's what we call, we call fat America. We got diabetes and all this sugar and shit, man. Like it's so much I feel like that kills us.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the technology and the 5G. I'm not, personally.
I am because it's gonna take a lot of people's jobs. I'm not worried about killing us.
No,
As
as far as health though. Like
wise.
I do, like somebody I lost years and years and years ago, she had breast cancer and she always said straight up that she was like, she believed that, because she lived next to a power plant. That was her home, like for I don't know how long. And she told me straight, like, I feel like that's what did it,
Yeah,
and
constant radiation.
facts.
Oh, cool.
Facts. And one time I was at this hotel and I looked out the window and it was right next to a power plant. I was like, are you shitting me?
And 5G is strong. It's able to push out of like buildings. Like you might have a connection in here, but as soon as you go outside, you might lose it.
Yeah.
5G is really strong where you can. 5G is the reason why Tesla cars are relevant. So let me just say that Tesla and these self-driving cars aren't really mainstream now because they have to figure out a way to connect every goddamn car and all these computers. But 5G is strong enough to pretty much your Tesla is alive in a sense. It has one of those overhead camera systems.
Yeah.
Shit's wild.
To where it sees everything
Isn't
around
that weird,
you.
bro?
This shit is
It's like
crazy.
some type of satellite shit where it can see
It's
everything around you,
crazy,
but
yeah.
You need 5G in order for all of this to work. And Uber has robotaxi. They're supposed to push it this year, but I think they're gonna drop it next year. That they partnered up with Tesla, I believe. Their Model S car that self drives.
So we finna get in a car, like call an Uber and no drivers there?
Driver, yeah. It's called Uber taxi. You hear it going in California, they're getting rid of all type of Uber and Lyft drivers. They're bringing on a robot.
You know what's crazy?
Wow.
Random.
I knew somebody was coming in.
Like, let's just think about it. And I probably have talked about this before. When we had it was like a bad snowstorm, so like I'm walking somewhere, and I'm looking and there was payphones, and I just have I have an eye for like the camera, so like I literally was like looked old, so I was like, oh, let me go take a picture of this, and I realized I'm like, bitch, you were taking a picture of a payphone because we don't have payphones anymore.
Right.
It's like literally like that's some ancient shit right now. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like, yeah, I was like, damn, this is why I'm doing it because you don't see this.
Cars that are
But shit's
gas
crazy.
is kind of ancient. That shit old.
Honestly, you can say that again because I'm about tired of feeling Megan up.
That shit old. Like Tesla, he created that free energy. He was making cars off of water.
Crazy. You know the dude who the people who started making vans are like, you know how the bottom of the vans is the waffle? Like he started making that in his basement because it was like super, super cheap versus, all these other different sneakers and stuff. The vans, I'll have to look it up and see who made it and why, but I know it's a specific thing as far as that waffle bottom and how inexpensive it was. And he was making it, in his basement. And literally, I think you wearing Vans, I brought my Vans. You got Vans on? Oh, yeah. Everybody fucking wears Vans. I love Vans. Yeah, man, that shit crazy. But look at us. We used to pay people to make our clothes. And now cut the middleman. Nip said, fuck the middleman, proud to pay. Like,
Yeah, shout out to the nigga at Arbor Place. But
bruh, what's his name?
I don't know.
I remember his name, bro. Hell nah, man. He did fuck with us for a minute. But it was only him though. Everybody else would be trying. Well, the white girl was cool, but like his wife would like, yeah, full price. I'm like, no, you. I hit her with the, do you know who I am? She let me look, bitch, know who? Yeah.
This logo, okay, cool. See you.
And he would like, we would do a Flexlanta. It'd be 8 inches, so he'd be like, $6 or something. And then the 3 inches, it'd be like $4 or some shit, man. Fuck all that, baby. We in there now.
Yeah, fuck that.
You gotta start somewhere, man. You gotta start somewhere.
That took a lot of our money. Just compared to how we can do it now, it took a lot of money.
Bro, like, literally, we have a whole wardrobe right now. You made these. That's just amazing. Like, it really is. That's just so dope. We're fucking dope.
Did you guys see yourselves as entrepreneurs? Like, did you think that you would grow up to be entrepreneurs?
Hell no.
I don't consider myself an entrepreneur because I have a full-time. I have a full-time job.
I got a job too, so I just do this shit when I'm not.
Yeah.
All this shit started when I was in college. I was college and working, and started doing shows, and that's where it came from. It's always been just something we do after work.
Oh, so it's like
Always.
Like a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
It's that's what it is.
Feel like work.
It's a hobby because when you start to turn it into work and you make it stressful,
Right.
that it's a job. So literally, which I mean, for the shop, the pop-up shop itself, I honestly didn't stress. I actually kept it real. I was like, what I get done, I get done. What I don't.
Yeah.
But because I'm growing mentally, I could get to that point where I'm like, fuck, I gotta do like 10 shirts tonight versus like, let's just do 3 of them. I'm gonna do 3 tomorrow. Right. Yeah. But I don't consider myself an entrepreneur. I honestly never really have. I do have a full-time job, and it's a hobby, and it's so therapeutic for me. It's so therapeutic for me.
Outlet of expression.
Yeah,
I did this full-time in 2018, and it's cool, but I don't know. I think in 2020, you don't even gotta really be an entrepreneur no more. You can have a whole job.
You can do both.
Wi-Fi has fucking changed us, bro. As long as you got Wi-Fi, you can have 2 full-time jobs, go home, and still have 2 side hustles on your phone.
That's true.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just have that shit just generating all throughout the day and just keep pushing. I tell people now, it's like, don't be afraid to work these jobs. Like, it's okay to work a job.
Absolutely.
Don't need the job, but it's okay to fucking work the job. Just understand that you can create your own stuff.
Right.
But I guess what I found myself in 2018, like, I don't know, it just takes a lot. Like, to solely be an entrepreneur and to be into your shit, it's like everything falls on you. You have to do every goddamn thing. It's really harder than having a job.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
like,
yeah.
I don't give a shit about this. I'm trying to live, and I'm trying to be happy, and I'm trying to be cool. So having that year experience of being an entrepreneur was cool. I learned a lot. But
people they don't see behind the scenes, because not only like, yeah, okay, if I were to quit my job and I'm grinding and I'm making things and I'm training people or whatever I need to do to get money, if you're going to be a true entrepreneur and you're going to do it like official and legally, like, you got to register your business and you got to pay taxes and you got to do this, that, and the other. And honestly, like, you got me for, I'm sorry, like, and my hat's off to everybody. Hats off to everybody that can do that and to do all of that. I mean, like I mentioned my boss before, so I work at a physical therapy clinic. I'm an office manager. Me and my boss, we're right here. We are so fucking close. And he's a black dude, black man, young guy, and he's an entrepreneur. Okay. Because he worked for other companies, and he literally was like, I can't work for these people anymore. He's got his doctorate in physical therapy, so he took the risk and the leap of faith and opened his own clinic. So, but the shit he tells me and the stuff he has to do, it's so much shit.
Wow.
I mean, it's so much, and that's why I'm like, yo, and I'm like, anything I can do to help you, and I'm like making copies of his receipts and stuff just to help. It's so much, man. Paying these, like I said, taxes, and paying these and liabilities and insurances and all this stuff behind the scenes that people don't see. So, me personally, I'd rather make my shit on the side. Right. You like it, cool. You want to buy it, awesome. Sell it, ship it, get it out. But other than that, nah.
I ain't trying to go down that route.
No, it's too much, man.
It can be done, but it's just like,
for sure. And I'm not trying to turn anybody against it. If you want to own your own business, cool, do it. It's not for me. It's not for me. I fucking love my job, and that's another thing. Like, a lot of people, if you hate your job, it's like, that fucking sucks. I absolutely love what I do. I mean, there's not a day unless I'm just really tired that I don't want to go into work. I'm like, oh yeah, it's cool. Right. I've been in the medical field probably since I was like 16, 15. So,
There definitely is such a thing as like following multiple passions at once or doing all that you love all at once. It's all about balance.
It is, man.
It's all about balance.
It's I be telling people all the time, life is about balance. And when it comes to work, so I do work 40 hours a week at the physical therapy clinic, and then I make these clothes, and I have a house. I own a home, so my house I'm taking care of, and the bills, and then I have a family, of course, like my mom, and I don't have like I'm talking like my mom, my brothers, and my nephews, and my niece, and it's a lot, and and then balancing seeing friends and having a social life.
Oh my God.
It's a lot. It really is, and sometimes when I don't take time to myself. it'll snowball. Everything adds up, it snowballs, and then I break down. I have a breakdown. I had a breakdown the other day. After the storm, I come outside and my fence was broken. This whole huge, freaking like 6 feet of fence is like on the ground. My dog got out. I mean, and I literally I've already been stressed about like a lot of stuff. Like I've already been stressed. And so I broke down. I cried. I called my boss. His name is Gentry. I keep calling him my boss, Gentry. Gentry, my dog is out and my fence is broken and I'm just so tired of it. I can't do everything for everybody because I'm that person. I'm that person that everybody leans on, that person that everybody reaches out to when they need something. And I'm not saying that I don't want to be that person, but I do have to take Janine time and me time and focus. And I think I've mentioned before, like when we have our self-love classes, when I make that time for myself and whether it's reading or I meditate or I literally soak in a tub for 20, and light my candles. Oh man, yeah, or you need a hot tub. You need a hot tub, yeah. But it just, you gotta do that for yourself because when you don't, whether you're an entrepreneur, or anything, even if you unemployed right now, like you have that mental break where I put my phone to the side and it's just like, I need this time for myself, like, and a lot of people think that, if someone reach out to you and they need you and you don't have that energy to give them, you're not being like, not a great person, not a great friend, you're not being selfish. Like, it's okay to say, I can't take this on right now. Man, I got so much going on right now. I love you, I'm praying for you. I am here for you, but I'm going through a lot right now, bro. Like, and it's okay. And if that person can't understand that, then they're not made to be in your life. And that's straight up because my people know that. Like, I'll tell my people straight up, like, man, like, I need a break. I need a break from everything, So that to me, that's not taught. That's not taught.
Boundaries.
It's something that's like, as you come up, you know what you need for yourself. But I wish that these things, as far as like therapy and counseling and stuff like that, I wish it was more, I want to, like my man said, normalized, because it's not. Especially, let's keep it real, especially when it comes to minorities. When it comes to minorities and a black man, a man in general, it's not okay to cry. It's not okay to be upset, to be hurt. It's not okay to talk about things. And that's not okay in general. That's not okay. It's not healthy. I wish it was more, that's a perfect word, like you said, normalized, like for these things. I had a FaceTime meeting. I feel like I'm rambling right now, y'all. I'm sorry.
This is good.
Okay, I'm like rambling right now. So I had a FaceTime meeting with my brothers. So I'm the youngest. I have 2 older brothers, and it's crazy, but being the youngest and being the only girl, I have a lot that falls on me when it comes to my family, when it comes to my mother, when it comes to my dad, like everything, Janine, I'm involved with everybody, So I had a FaceTime meeting with them and I basically just told them like I needed their help. My mom, when she stresses out, she's calling me. When she needs something, she's calling me, and so it's a lot for me. So we had a FaceTime meeting, and I was just rambling. I broke down. I'm crying. I'm in tears. I'm like, I need y'all to step up. I need y'all's help. I can't do this anymore. I'm going crazy. And I was just like, honestly, all 3 of us should have been in counseling as kids. And both of them, they was like, yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, I didn't have a horrible childhood. I didn't. But did we go through shit? Yeah. And every kid does. I don't care, the money, the time spent with parents. I don't care. You always going through something. And I feel like that outlet of speaking to a professional is needed. And that's not normal. It's not normal in our society. Medicine's not normal. You look at medicine, you weak. What you need that for? That's sugar pills. That doesn't do nothing. You have anxiety, you need to pray. All this stuff that, and it's sad, and I feel bad for our kids that do grow up and have depression or have anxiety and have anger, and they don't feel like they can't talk about it. It's messed up. So who I am, I want to be that. I'm one person in this entire fucking world, but I'm going to be that person to say it's okay. And to let them know. I actually just talked to my nephew today. He had 3 meltdowns. He's 9. He had 3 meltdowns this morning, and I wanted to talk to him, and I just, hit him with, you need to call me before you do this, and so yeah, man, it's a lot, man. All I can say though is, take that time to yourself, man. Do that, cause we get I know, you know, we be going, bro. Me and you be going. You got your family, you got Flex, like, you know, you got artists, you got your clients, you got your job. It's so much that we carry on ourselves. And then if I call you and I'm like, hey, I'm crying to you. If I'm crying to you and telling you some shit, you gonna take that on too, cause you love me. I love, vice versa. You know, like that's gonna upset you if you know I'm fucking hurt. We can only handle so much.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're still young, we're growing, we're learning, and like we're fucking tired. Sometimes we're tired.
We're new. Like we don't have no other generation to look up to that's going through the shit that we have.
Nobody has gone through
Right.
this. Nobody.
We're the first people with all this access and moving like this, and yeah, like we don't have to leave the house to work, and we're the first generation of that.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, we don't have nobody to, I guess, to look up to and be like, well, what should I do here? It's like everything we do, we're the
It's new.
pioneers.
Exactly.
We're the pioneers of this shit.
I ain't even gonna lie. Man, my pops hit me the other day. My dad called me when you get off work. Call him. Honestly, he pissed me off. It was some shit that he said. It really bothered me. And after I got off the phone with him, I'm to that point now to where if something bothers me, I'm not holding it in anymore. I am not holding it in anymore because I used to do that. No, be the bigger person. Just hold it in. Just move forward. No, it really upset me. So like I text him a long message, told him what upset me and why it upset me. He calls me. He felt so bad. Like I heard it in his voice. He was like, "Hey, like I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have said this, and it's really not that important." And I'm just like, and I told him, I said, "Dad, like everything I have on my plate right now, everything I have on my plate, and that's what you want to bring up." Like he, it hit him, and that's the thing. They don't realize what we do have on our shoulders, man.
It's a lot.
I mean, I'm not gonna put your business out there, but like you man of the house since what age? You know what I'm saying? Like you got you're the oldest. You got your mom. You trying to take care of all this stuff, and I feel it, man. Like I feel
That's
it.
one of the reasons why, it's hard to leave the crib like that, because if I leave the crib, she would literally be there by herself.
How do you think I feel, bro?
Like,
Dog,
hey,
when you come from divorced parents, I'm over here like, do you realize I haven't spent a Christmas with my father since I was a child? Because I felt the guilt of leaving my mom. Knowing that, especially during COVID, because my brothers are like super paranoid about COVID and everything. So they're like, if I see them and my niece and nephews, like it's outside, like we're social distancing type thing. So I know this year my mom is gonna be by herself. But for me, when I'm putting myself first, because I don't do it a lot, I said I want to spend Christmas with my dad, like I do. Got me a plane ticket, and I'm just like, because honestly, that's a day, me and my mom can do something another day, but that was a big step for me. It really was, because I'm very sensitive when it comes to my mom. I'm very protective. Like, my mom, me and her are best friends, and just knowing that I'm leaving her, but at the end of the day, it's like, Janine, you do have two older brothers. You can't be that person 24, 25, 8. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to do some stuff for yourself. So like it's okay, and it's hard to accept, but your mom and my mom, they are grown. They're grown women, and like they can handle it. They can handle more than we allow them to, I think. I really think that. I think they can handle more than we allow them to. And with my mom, I feel like I do enable her to need me more than she does with everything. And I allow it because, when she needs a ride somewhere because she can't see at night, she don't like driving at night, I'm gonna be the one to take her. But it's Uber, it's Lyft. You know what I'm saying? So we do have to allow them to take these steps and to be that person for themselves. Because, hell, we got shit to take care of ourselves, man.
It's like when you fly and they tell
I'm gone. I'm out.
Like they tell you, like, you cannot save anybody else unless you put on your oxygen mask. You have to make sure that you are staying afloat. Like, make sure that you set boundaries.
What's the time on that? What's that say?
53
right,
minutes.
Let's go ahead and, not yet. Let's go ahead and take a break, take a breather, get a little drink, use the restroom, smoke if you got to do that. But yeah, we'll come back on. I mean, I'm here all day. I don't know what y'all got to do, but we're just going to take a little quick break and get back on. How's that sound?
Let's do it.
Cool. This is the Flex Talk show, Flex Talk podcast, however you want to call us.
La Familia.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta see a picture of that.
And then like on the pockets, they would have like some little odd stuff, little embroidery or whatever. But yeah,
because I have a few patches that I'm trying to use too. I haven't used yet. AKC.
Whenever y'all ready. No, y'all keep working on. Later.
But tie it up and be good. All
I just
Alright,
sent
guys.
you her profile.
right. Okay.
It's her like personal profile, but she
But
like
your
on her
stuff- I
stories.
mean, that's mine, too.
I say on her stories she'll like put the different stuff she ties and
Okay.
shit, and it's dope.
What are we supposed to put the mics up?
Yeah,
Are we doing this now?
Yeah.
Are you not micing up? Who's micing up?
You and my mom.
Tell me to stick it under my shirt. Isn't that the most comfortable thing ever?
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like a perfect.
I didn't have any kind of costume, and I was like, I'm not about to spend $50 on a costume.
No, ma'am.
So I was like,
No, ma'am.
do this and call it.
And
a
you
day.
can keep wearing that after today and just
Exactly.
call it your weekend gear. And just,
Right.
Alright guys, so be good. We are live right now. This is the Flexlanta Talk Show. If you're listening to us, this is the Flex Talk podcast. I think the only new person on the show is my mom. Did you ever been on the show at Auntie Robin's house either?
I don't think so.
No? So you're the first. Or you're a
Bottom.
newcomer.
I'm a flex top virgin.
Go ahead, introduce yourself, Mom. Tell them who you are. Tell them what you do. Tell them about yourself, where you're from, how strong you are, how many push-ups you can do, all that good stuff.
1.2 push-ups. 1.2, and that's an improvement. I'm your mom. I'm Kay Collins, mother of Christopher. I think y'all call him Flex, KC, something other than Christopher. Been in Atlanta since '89, and so this is home now, but I am an original Ohio State Buckeye. What else you want to know, child?
You work out?
I do a different kind of workout. I am a breast cancer warrior right now, previous survivor and about to be another survivor. So my workout is a little different than what you guys do, but mine is more of a life skills maintenance workout, being able to get up out of the bed, being able to brush my teeth, curl my hair. So it's different, but every day. I do walk. I walk quite a bit. My boyfriend and I have been walking, what are we doing, about 3 miles now when we go over to Mud Creek?
4 laps, and I think 2 laps is 1 mile.
What time out? What boyfriend?
We have a male friend now.
How
It's
long y'all been talking?
about 4 years.
Oh, it's the same. Okay.
It's the same guy.
Okay.
Yeah. We claim him now.
Ooh, you fishing on. You go to Mud Creek. So half a lap. I mean, 1 lap is a half a mile.
Yep. Well, I've been doing 5. So that was that 2.5
2.5,
miles.
yeah.
So that's about my limit right now. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that's it. I cook. I clean. Take care of you sometimes.
Talk about the chickens.
My babies. My babies. We have the 4G girls. We have Gretchen, Gracie, Gwendolyn, and what's the other one's name? Gertrude. I'm sorry. Gertie. We call her Gertie. After my aunt. We probably shouldn't say that out loud. But yeah, they provide us with eggs, and they make me happy. I've been having them, about 8 years?
I think you had some in high school, too.
Did you? No, I don't think so.
In high school?
We didn't have them before I had cancer.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
You
start
didn't-
working out,
Yeah,
So maybe 2012.
something like that. Mm-hmm.
It's been a while, so yeah.
No, so wait, can we talk about, Chris called me and he was like, dude, something got in the backyard. And I was like, what? He said, no, like something got in, was it called a coop? A chicken? He said, something got in the chicken coop.
And it was like helter skelter
He
back
said,
there.
he said, no, you don't understand. It's like a horror movie out here.
He wouldn't let me go out back.
You didn't let us see
He
it?
wouldn't let me
And
go
I
outside.
said, oh my God, like what was it? He was like, and the other chickens that survived are scared. They don't want to come out. Mama, I'm at work. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, well, you need to go check the fence for holes and stuff.
It was a damn feral cat.
It was?
That
I thought it was
coming,
a coyote.
No, it was coming through the top of the
Damn.
coop in a little bitty hole, and it was like dragging them out of the top. And
He was killing sport.
He said he didn't.
it was taking
like,
the heads off. And I was like, what
Bruh,
in
Chris
the
is like,
hell?
I don't really know what to do. Like, I think I'm just gonna sit out here with a BB gun. And I was like, bro, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
He just said, don't go out there. Don't go back. And so I'm in the house
My man's
crying.
like, it's blood everywhere. Yo, man, that's crazy, man.
And
I
he's
swear
like,
it was a coyote.
don't open the trash can. No, he saw it coming out. It was some black cat. It was a feral cat. But we couldn't find any breaches in it or anything.
Right,
so,
right.
But it was just
I'll
feathers
never forget
and
that.
blood everywhere.
You don't understand what I'm looking at right now. It's a whole crime scene. Yeah.
No, he won't let me do that though. No, anything dead, I don't do dead.
Right.
But let's go into the conversation. I only started working out because you had a trainer.
Yep.
Talk about that.
I had Penny Ruff from, what is she calling her thing now? Rough Results. And I had paid for all these sessions because I was going to get my pre-baby body.
Right.
So it's been a long time ago. And I was working out with her, and I got sick. And I was like, we got a problem. So I went in, and they told me, you're going to have to get that up for a little bit. You're going to have to battle some cancer for a minute. And I had all these sessions. She said, well, we can freeze it. I was like, no, we can't freeze it forever, you know? So I said, give it to my kid. And I said, would you mind having a female trainer? And he was like, no, I'm good with that. And he went in, and she saw him. She loved him. And you got him. So,
I met her. I know you're talking about.
yeah, she is the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, Penny is,
Retired bodybuilder.
yeah, she's a great lady,
Yeah, but that's how I started working out, because the sessions were there and we weren't gonna waste them.
That's right.
If it wasn't for that, I probably would never picked up a weight.
Probably not. But you went in, and I think
skinny.
within like 2 weeks,
No
he was
muscle.
pressing. Oh,
Yeah.
he was a stick, y'all.
I know.
I called him his little
know.
bird cage chest, because every once in a while I would walk past him and punch him.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not the traditional mom, am I? So,
Now, how do you feel about that whole thing, that the universe is playing its part, or like you missed the workouts, or like what was going on in your head during that time that you were told that you can't go back to work out and you had to deal with this? What was your mental?
Life gives you what it gives you, and how you react to it determines what your outlook is. You can say, damn, I'm not ever going to work out again in life. My workout is just different. There are a lot of people that cannot get out of bed in the morning. I'm not one of those people. So I consider myself on the success side. I missed 7 days of work through cancer. 7 days in almost 8 years. I went through chemo and went to work. I had surgery. I went to work. I went through radiation.
You gonna make me cry, Mom.
I went to work.
Man.
And I took care of my babies.
You did.
So you do what you have to do, and you press through it. And whatever today is giving you, tomorrow will be better. Don't you dare cry. 'Cause
I'm
that's gonna
sorry,
make me
man.
cry.
Like, because like you have it's the mindset that you have, and
you have to,
and not everybody has it. And I've known you for so long, and it's just like you, no matter what, you always spread your love and your positivity, and and that grind and that hustle. And
well,
it's like,
I
that's why
love
your
you
son
guys.
got it.
You
That's why
guys
he got
are,
it.
you guys are what keeps us going. We're at the point where we have less life in front of us than we do behind us. You guys are the opposite. You have more life ahead of you than you do behind you. So it's our job to show you what it takes to get to that next level, show you what it takes when somebody says, sit your ass down. You say, okay, for a minute, and then I'm gonna get my ass up. So.
And that's what we was just talking about, me and Chris, on the little podcast we just did before you got here, that he and I, as far as we do feel the need, and it's not your fault or my mom's fault, but sometimes we feel the need to take care of you guys.
That's natural.
And so I just told him, and I'm just like, because that's a lot. That's a lot taking on with everything we already have going on to take care of our moms. But I looked at him, I was just like, dude, like at the end of the day, like they are both stronger than we think and we allow them to be. They can handle a lot more.
We do. And if we have to say to you guys, we need help.
Yeah.
Can you help me out just a little bit?
Yeah.
That's a lot for us. For us to have to turn around and say we need you, you know, so is very humbling. But my mom is 96, and I still feel the need to take care of her. When I tell you there's nothing in this world I can do for her except paint her nails,
Right.
comb her hair, and just chat with her,
Yeah.
she needs nothing.
Right.
She needs nothing. But that's just a natural feeling, and that means that we did our jobs in making you care about somebody more than just yourself. You know, I used to tell them all the time, the world is bigger than what you see. It's bigger than what you've experienced, and it's bigger than what you're ever going to experience. And just remember that you work hard, you stay humble, and you remember that it's not just about you. You'll be good. You'll be good. Not every day will be good,
Right.
but you'll be good. You know, so it's just all about moving forward. Just constantly moving forward. And if you can't move forward, sit still for a second. Don't go backwards.
Yeah, don't go backwards.
So-
I got you.
Hard time.
Yeah, just be still. Just be still. If you can't go in the direction you want to go, just be still for a minute.
And that's okay.
It is
Look, y'all just
okay.
missed a really good talk we just had. But I was really just telling everybody that it's okay to, one, take time to yourself, two, to just not do something. You don't have to be productive every second of the day because that's gonna wear you out.
You will burn out, and you will find
You have your
yourself
breakdown.
rolling backwards.
Yeah.
You know, so take that time to recharge. Take that time to figure out that today's just not going to be a day when I get shit done.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's just, you know, Chris will tell you, I don't mince words. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't bullshit. I just, you know, some days all you can do is just be, you know, so, and that's all right. That's all right. Because there are a lot of people who aren't. You know, Aaliyah knows, you know, we deal with kids that struggle with cognitive issues, struggle with emotional issues, and they're diagnosed. We're not diagnosed.
Bruh, we not.
But we struggle with those same
We just
issues.
Mama, when I tell you,
we have the same
we just
issues.
talked about this. I was over here like, I was just talking about, we were just saying like how one, just it's not normalized as far as like needing, or you know what I'm saying, needing counseling and needing someone to talk to and needing this, that, and the other, and especially in minorities. Like we are, you know, it's you come up and it's like, no, like that's
We're taught to pray.
That's a sign of weakness.
We're taught to pray.
Yeah, but
you
if
give it to God.
you talk to somebody that's weakness, you take medicine that's weakness, you do this, that's, you know, don't do that. And it's just like, no, man, I can't stand that that's the way that we're brought up. Because I'm about to be 29 in December, and I wish yeah.
Girl, how you doing that when I'm 42?
Look, I'm over here like, I wish I would have gotten counseling as a kid. I needed to be in counseling as a kid. I needed it, and I need it now, and I just haven't taken the step to do it. Yeah, we all do, man.
This world is nuts.
Yeah.
This world is nuts.
Say
And if
that.
you're paying attention to something other than TikTok, this world is
crazy,
nuts.
man.
I mean,
And we're all, you know, you're brought up to hold you hold it in, or you just, hey man, suck it up and move on
Suck
to the
it
next
up.
day. And it's just like, man, it's not
but
cool,
see,
man.
God gives you strength through prayer. He gives you resources like counseling and medication and friends and family. So don't take it so literally that all you can do is pray.
Yeah.
You can access the resources that he has set forth.
I just wish it was more. I wish it was more normalized and make it like, okay, because I really do like, you know.
It's coming.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like
coming.
it is too.
Look at
man.
television. Once the election is done, all the drug commercials will come back on TV, and you're going to hear about all these wacky names for drugs and all the crazy side effects that go along with them. But it's coming. It's coming. But the one thing that's for sure is you can always talk to somebody. You can take the positive, leave the negative, you know, and move forward.
You know what my problem is when I feel the need to talk to somebody, with, you know, like who I'm talking to, I'm like, I'm the type of person like, man, you already got so much going on in your life. Like, I don't want to put this on you. That's me. Like, I don't want to do that.
But you know what? Sometimes it gives that person a break from theirs
Yeah.
and
their
allows
own.
them to help.
That is true.
Because if you're feeling like all you can do is just,
I overthink so much. So I overthink. So I'm like, okay, this might give them a break from their stuff. But then, like, because the type of person I am, if you talk to me, like I was just telling Chris, I'm like, he you know, I love him to death. So he telling me something that really bothers him, and he's really upset. I take that emotion on. So if he's sad, now I'm sad. And it's a real, like, it weighs on me. And so I don't want to do that to somebody else, but it's not necessarily fair that I'm okay to take that on,
You
too.
just have to learn the people in your life, though. Because, like, I'm kind of the opposite of that. Like, whereas, like, I don't mind people coming to me with their problems because I have a certain little level of detachment where I feel
you
like
can compartmentalize
See,
it.
and I can't
can
compartmentalize.
give advice and, like, I can kind of compartmentalize.
And then you're like,
that.
and this is
Yeah.
like, see, me, I'm like,
And so, but like, I know with like, if I come to like Kirsten for advice, like I've definitely learned over the years that I have to be like, okay, I'm gonna dump something on you, but I need to.
are you good to, yeah.
Yeah, where are you?
See,
Where are
that's
you?
good, or you know her like that. That's good. You know her like that to understand y'all have that relationship and that friendship.
Kids or no?
We're like 14.
Yeah.
So yeah. See
But
me.
you gotta have that. You gotta have that.
I-
But
Even
you gotta have those different people in your life too.
Mhm.
who, like,
Everybody's-
You know, like I can go to this person
exactly.
for advice, or I can talk to this person about it, but like I may not be able to talk to this person because they're not gonna take it in the same way, and I don't want to put.
Or
that
you go
burden on
see
them.
somebody that's outside of your circle.
Or that too. Yeah.
It's somebody that gets paid
Yeah.
to listen
See,
to.
and like I'm the person. So look, I take everything on from my friends, my family. Like,
Now, who do you give it to?
that's a thing.
You got to give it to
No.
somebody.
And when I'm talking to somebody and I'm just like, you know, man, how your day been? I'm like, honestly, it's a lot, but I don't really want to talk about it. It's too much. And I'm just like, it's okay. It's people are going through worse. And she literally was like, that doesn't minimize your problems
That's
and
right.
what you're going through.
Because it's your frame of reference. There's always going to be somebody worse off than you. Always. Always.
Yeah,
You probably don't have to go far to find that person.
yeah,
But that does not mean that what you're dealing with isn't heavy for you.
yeah. You right. You right.
Okay.
I just be like, nah, like, you know, it's okay. The world gonna keep spinning. Like, it's fine. Like,
It is. And you're right, it is. And
Yeah.
it'll spin if you stop moving. If you
Yeah.
stop breathing,
Right, that-
it
and
will
that's what I
continue to
think, so I'm
spin.
like, I don't
But
even-
you
I'm
know
not even
what?
gonna put
It's
that
a
on
better
you.
place with you here and with you stable and with you in your best place. So take care of you.
So that's the thing.
You
Got
have
all this
to.
stuff going on. Look, got all this stuff. I was telling them, like, you know, I work 40 hours a week, office manager at a physical therapy clinic. So I do all this. I'm making clothes on the side. I have a house that I'm taking care of. You know, I got my family, my mom that I'm really there for. I'm the youngest. I got 2 older brothers. And then, like, doing all this, preparing my lunch for the next day, trying to be on top of my stuff. And, like, I get a text. And, like, long story short, I could tell one of my homies was going through it. I'm like, what's wrong? He just lost somebody. One of his friends just died. And I'm just like, you know, man, that weighed on me immediately. Boom.
Sure.
I feel he's in the military, so he's already, like, you know, upset. And so that really bothered me. 4 a.m., I get another text. My other, what I call my little brother, he hits me. Man, my cousin, he got stabbed today. He died. You know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
It's the same person. It's the same person that they
So
both
it's
knew.
hitting 2 people.
Yeah, man, and so that really, like, got to me. On top of everything I already have going on top of everything, knowing that my 2 brothers, these kids, not like kids no more, but they kids to me, like, you know, knowing these boys that I love so much are hurt, and I can't be there. One is in Seattle, one is in Texas, because they're both in the military, you know. So like, that there, and I was talking to my boss, and he's just like, man, Janine, like, you can't be that person all the time for everybody, you know. And I'm like, yes, I can, you know. I'm like, I'm their big sis, like, I'm who they look to, I'm their mentor. They come to me. I have to be that person. What do you do?
Well, you can continue to be that person, but you have to have somebody that you go and you dump
And I
to.
can talk to.
You have to. You have to be able to dump somewhere. Some people dump at the altar. Some people dump on their friends. Some people dump, you know, in various places. But find a healthy place to let your stuff go.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know,
it is. That's what it is. I
My
don't take it nowhere.
dad used to take us to the water, to the beach, all the time. And he said, when you take it to the water, you let it go and it goes out to sea. You can't go back and get it. So wherever you take it, leave it. Don't go back and get it and try to handle it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Dump it. So figure out where
Where I
that
can-
is
yeah,
for
yeah.
you. And it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, but whenever you try to work with it within your own being, don't think so highly of yourself.
I got
You gotta recognize your limitations.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
you can
saying?
also still be a good friend and say,
Oh,
I'm sorry, I can't deal with this right now.
And that I can never see myself saying that.
I would never say that. I'm not that person.
Or
There are
not-
probably
not
people
like
that
I
can.
can't deal with this right now, but just like
I can't take it on today.
I can't take it on today.
And I'm still, I can't, I'm
I,
not,
I can't
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
You know, and-
some
and-
people
and that's
can, and that's
great.
cool. Yeah,
That's
some
great.
people can. That's cool.
It's just not
It's
me.
something you have to learn how to do.
Yeah.
Especially when you're an empathetic person like me.
Because I feel like then I feel like nobody else gonna come because they gonna be like, oh, this she
well,
might
what
not
I
be able to
feel
take
like is if, for me, because it's very difficult for me to come to you and say, listen, this is more than what I can handle. So if you shut me down, even though you have a valid reason and it's
but
okay
also
for
that
you.
that comes with
But you're
like
not gonna try and come to her
closeness with
again.
friends.
Well, not only am I not gonna, I'm not gonna come to you, but I may not have anybody else to
Yeah.
go to. So now what do I do?
And it takes like for you, it's easier for you to just say like, we can talk tomorrow, but like I just can't deal. But you like you said it to me a lot, like like
it's
just when you're going through a lot of stuff.
It's because the line of work, I'm a tarot reader, so I take on people's problems all day long.
That's what you do.
That's my.
Now, does it pull from your spirit at a certain point?
Over time it has, but I have to learn how to check out. So
There
it's
you
like
go.
I can't,
So
I
you
have
don't.
boundaries with people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we can go so far, but if I feel like it's starting to really suck the life out of me, I have to let you go.
You got to take a break.
And then like for me, like I'm in therapy, but I also have like my friends to talk to, but I also have other friends who are also readers.
Mhm.
That's my favorite form of therapy.
Okay.
So I go to them to like have an extra set of
That's
eyes on what I'm
cool.
feeling.
That's cool. I have a young person, you actually know her. She was doing Reiki and massage, and it became too much on her person, on her spirit. She had to drop it. Turn that off for me. She had to drop it because she literally had nothing left at the end of the day.
I take breaks
Energy is such
consistently.
a real thing.
Man, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot.
So, I mean, and I respect her a lot as a young person to be able to recognize that it was too much for her. She enjoyed it, but it was just too much for her. She had nothing left for her kids. She had nothing left for her husband. And to recognize that and say, I got to back up, you know?
I
So,
take breaks consistently. I took a 3-month break just recently, and I was like, I can't do this for anybody right now. Like, I have to focus on me. Because if I don't, I'm just giving you my problems anyway in the middle of all of this. So it's like, you definitely have to find boundaries when you're in empath with yourself and with other people.
sure.
Yeah.
Because if
Sure.
not, all that energy is just going to create chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you get to the point once you find boundaries within yourself to not even answer the phone. Like if I'm
Wow.
not ready to talk, if I don't feel like talking and I'm having a me moment where I need to be at one and listen to my thoughts and just sit still for a second, it's to the point where I know I don't even need to answer the phone right now, and then I'll explain it to you later, and then I'll have the capacity to be able to take on whatever it is, because again, I feel that you can't, like they tell you on the plane, you can't give anybody else oxygen unless you put oxygen on yourself.
On yourself first.
So, if I don't have anything to give you, I don't have anything to give you, but you have to be self-aware.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I think it takes like other people to being aware of themselves, like knowing that like they're bringing something heavy to a friend or something like that, and them kind of like realizing, like I said, I ask permission when I bring something heavy, because it's like I have to be aware that like you may not be able to take
Your
this on
shoulders
right
may
now.
not be able to carry it
Right.
today.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
But it's good that you guys are talking, because like when we were your age, we didn't talk. We didn't.
Right.
We were on our grind. We were on our, how old are you? 28. Okay. When you were 28, when I was 28, you were here.
I was 3.
So we didn't have Kennedy yet, but I had you, and we had Kendall, and then Kendall went back, and then we were waiting on Kennedy. But I had a career, a husband, and a child. And had just lost the child and was looking for another child.
And you're in the city that you're not from, because y'all just moved
We moved here
89.
In 89, yeah. So we from Ohio, and so we were new on our jobs and we didn't talk to anybody. We just, and that's not healthy. It's what we did. It was reality, but it's not good. You know.
Like to this day, my dad has like an aversion to talking to like therapists. And
Well, men in particular are taught to be strong.
And he's older than you. Like they had me when they were like in their late 30s, but yeah, he's 68, I think.
Okay, so he's like Auntie Robin's age.
And he just will not like refuse. Like he probably should.
We all need to. We all need to.
He just anytime anybody suggested to him, I don't need to talk to shrink.
But now let's be careful because we got to remember it's not necessarily the shrink. For a lot of black men, it's the barbershop.
Right.
For a lot of black women, it's the salon.
That's the thing. And my
You know.
dad does not have.
So maybe it's the bowling league, maybe it's the lodge, maybe it's the something.
Kind of.
You know, but I mean, a place where, I mean, some people hunt, some people fish, some people.
Whatever's therapeutic for you.
Exactly. You know, you never know what it is, but it doesn't have, did you say tattoos? Yeah, they are therapeutic. But yeah, I mean, you just got to find your happy place, you know, so.
And I think just as like generational, like it's a lot easier for us to be like, maybe I should go talk to a therapist, or maybe I should figure out, you know, like what makes me happier, like what gives me that.
Well, you guys are a lot more, and please don't take this the wrong way, self-absorbed than we were.
Yeah.
You know, we were brought up in the take care of your folks, take care of
Exactly.
your kids, take care of your
Everybody around,
career. You worry about your insides later, you know. So, but whereas you guys are very self-aware and you know take care of me and self-love and blah blah and you know.
I feel like we try to be because we have to learn it. We have to learn it because if not, then who will?
Right.
No one else.
Well, because you guys are also very into what other people think of you. Oh yeah, social media puts you in a place.
Certain people. It depends. It depends on who you are. Because,
Generally.
yes,
Generally
because social
speaking.
media has such a big impact on what you think
We
of yourself.
could not
Facts.
give two dams
No,
about
facts.
what, you know.
No, that's facts. I guess, but it does depend on the person though, because I've known people to literally
Spaz out.
their happiness came from social media.
Yeah.
Or what kills me is
Yeah, the validation, the likes,
the
and
whole
all
thing
that.
of friends. I have, 4 million friends. No, I have 2.
Right.
I have 2. And I'm so excited about my 2 friends that I just don't know what to do. And they've been with me for 50 years, 45 years,
Yeah.
so.
I think that's the thing too, is like I feel very blessed to have the group of friends
There you
that
go.
I've had since high school, and I didn't go to high school with any of them. Like it was all,
That's
it was
cool.
a small town, but like we've all been friends since we were like 13, 14, and just like in that same group of 5 people. And I feel like a lot of people don't have that.
They don't.
And if I didn't have that, I would probably be a lot more worried about what was going on social media and stuff like that. But or like trying to make friends, especially when I moved to Atlanta. But they were always so close that it didn't matter. Like I still had them around.
Sure.
And so like I think for me, my perception of social media is the way it is because I did have that like core group of friends. that, like, was
You've got,
always
you
there
know
to
what a real
support me.
friend is versus
Right.
your only attachment to the world being
Right.
social media.
Exactly.
So, and that's what you got to have. You got to have that balance. Got to have it. Got to have it.
Yeah, for sure.
Jones? Julio? Okay. So,
Let's have one more topic and then we'll sign off. Let's just talk about the election. How's everybody feel? We got 2 different. We got our perspective as a younger age, and we have somebody who's been here a little bit longer than us and has a different.
that would be the older person's
I don't wanna say
perspective.
older, but somebody who has a lot more experience.
You want the mic?
And what happened?
I was trying to trade the mic off to somebody so I could eat. All right, no, it's fine. It's fine.
I
Brittany
say
gonna take
just chew and let it go. I mean, just
said
just-
it's loud.
just chew.
I'm Brittany gonna take it.
The bag would just be loud. The chewing wouldn't be a problem. Just the bag itself.
Just really hungry and I'm drinking. I need to I'm finna walk the. You trying to walk Derek with me?
Oh, I'll grab you.
Oh, run it. Run it.
I can go for some ice cream.
All right, let's do it. Let's do 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. Let's talk elections.
Anybody want some tequila? We got some.
How you guys
Mama?
feel?
No, I'm good.
Couple more days left to election.
Well, I've already early voted. So.
Who all voted? Let's just go from there. Who all voted?
I did. I took you with me. So-
You guys are-
okay, Aaliyah, you didn't throw your hand up. Are you gonna vote?
She voted.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Brittany, military. What we got going on?
I haven't voted.
Are you registered to vote?
I am registered.
Can you vote here or are you someplace else?
Yes, actually, I was stationed in Georgia
Okay.
the whole time, so I'm only registered in Georgia. I'm just nonpartisan, and I guess after working for the government, I don't know.
She was Air Force also.
What was that for?
I'm Air Force baby. I'm
Oh.
not Air Force myself. My dad was career Air Force.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's important to vote, but I don't know if it'll be the year for me.
My only concern with that is that by not voicing your opinion, you're voicing your opinion.
Yeah.
You're saying I'm not satisfied with either, but then you, to me, give up your right to have an opinion later if you don't voice it officially.
Yeah.
And that, to me, is what happened 4 years ago. So many people just decided to stand back and say, I don't like my choices, so I'm just not going to make one.
So what are you supposed to do?
Well, you have to make a choice. Go in, write in somebody.
Yeah. I mean, I know you can, like, there are, like, crazy things on the
And it's
ballot,
not
like
just the
easements.
presidential election.
it's
There are other things happening, and on a
Yeah.
local level, that's where your voice really
That's
counts.
true.
That's where
I think
every
one of the most
voice.
important things for me in this election was not necessarily the presidential, but to be very honest, getting David Perdue out of office. Because he's done a lot of shady things for Georgia, because he's not a U.S. senator, he's a Georgia senator, and he's done a lot of shady stuff in the healthcare
Where do you,
field and
question
stuff like
though,
that.
and I'm just being honest, like, where do you get your information from? Because I just feel like,
I just like I honestly
know who stands for this and who's doing, because like, I don't
You have to do your
Like,
research. You have to do your research. And it's not just at election time. You need to be doing it from the moment that person hits office. Issues that are important to you, look them up. Look at your elected officials' voting records on your issue.
like,
You know?
We need to be taught this stuff, man.
One of the
Yeah.
biggest
I
things
taught
for
this
me
in
with
school.
David Perdue was
I
that
think we
even
are
though
taught this in
he's
school though.
I don't
You didn't pay attention because you were taught this, and it was
I don't believe that.
12th grade. You had a class that you had to take. It's
we
called
had some-
government.
I took U.S. history.
well, we took U.S.
US
government.
That's what I'm
but-
saying.
Well, hold on.
They
hold on. I
glazed
took
over
an
it.
honors class though. Anybody else here take honors? And you were taught that, right?
Yeah.
See,
I
we
think
had
But
to
then
take
they
it.
glazed
Taught what? Taught what?
all of this stuff.
I'm
All of
saying
this
that they
stuff,
go in depth in
like
AP.
the branches and who does
Okay.
what.
The-
I've taught the branches, but I'm saying, but the
More
people
in-
in general. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The
Well, wait a
people
minute, hold on. You want to be taught in school who the
no,
people
no,
are?
no. I want to be taught in
How the
school.
process goes.
Not the process, but who, I guess, what party, I guess, exactly stands for what. And that what bothers me is I don't like how, like I was telling them, I don't like how these kids come up, oh, I'm all the way Republican because that's what my parents are. And I'm all the way Democrat because what my parents are.
Right.
We're not taught, like, I don't know any of these laws.
Well, to me, I'm not. I generally vote Democratic, but I vote for the person that deals with my issues.
And so for that person, you have to specifically go research.
Yeah.
that.
Well,
I
to me,
understand that.
to me, you have to do your research, period.
Yeah.
Because just because this person is a Democrat doesn't mean they're for you.
Exactly.
Just because
That's
they're a
my thing. That's my
Republican
thing. And
doesn't
people
mean they're for you.
Come up that way, right? People come
Yeah.
up that way. And they're like,
I don't know if
That's
you
the
guys
problem
saw.
with what it being taught in school is that they're generalizing the parties in
That's what I'm
school.
saying.
Well, but they're
Glazing
not. They're
over
also
it.
not talking about somebody that's going to affect you in
Right,
4
right.
years.
Right.
Right,
Okay,
they're
so
just
you
saying,
have
like,
to-
This is generally what the left side is about. This is
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Glazing
it
over
also
it.
it also makes a difference geographically where you are
you
in the
are.
United
Yeah.
States.
That's true.
Yes.
Because
That's true.
Democratic issues in the South are not represented the
Right.
same way in the
They're not.
North.
They're not.
So you're going to get a different feel for it. One of the most powerful commercials for me, because they're just bombarding you right now, is there is a gentleman that is a retired vet. He is a Republican, and he tells you, I am a Republican all the way, but I vote for Lucy McBath because she stands for what we need. And she's a Democrat.
Yeah.
So he's telling you, I'm riding that Republican ticket, but I'm voting for her, and she's a Dem. So you have to decide.
That's what I hate, how, like, just the whole bipartisan government system.
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be about, like, oh, you're a Democrat,
Right.
so this is what we stand for, and this is what we should be voting for. But
That's where you have to
Yeah,
start
you
at your
have to.
local
Yeah,
level,
you have
your
to do your
council
research.
people,
yeah,
your local folks. Figure out what they're doing for you and what they're doing that's not helping you.
exactly.
And
That's what
because
I
you have the
started-
power.
Because I used to be
Yeah,
one
I'm
of those
just not-
people where I would vote like that. Like, I would be like, okay, well, just vote Democratic. Da, 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 da. And,
That's
like,
scary.
Within,
That
the,
is scary.
past, within
That
the
is
past
scary.
few election cycles, I actually started paying attention to, like, and researching and being like, okay, what is this person for?
Exactly.
What is their platform?
And I
Yeah.
feel like I wish
You
that
know?
like the importance of researching even these people was taught, because it's not.
Mhm.
That's
You know, it's
true.
taught.
Yeah.
There's Republicans, there's Democrats, and you have generational.
Right.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
generational views.
Uh-huh.
But for me, things aren't the same as they were when my parents said to me. Because my dad was military, it was important, and it was, we were taught, you must vote. It's your responsibility
Right.
to vote.
I
Because
think that's
We're not
the
taught
thing,
that.
is like, we're taught you must vote, like,
Yeah.
you need to go vote.
Exercise your right.
But nobody really, like, explains to you the importance of also researching your
Yes.
vote.
Well,
and
at this point-
that's your
That's what I'm
family's
saying,
job.
though. Yeah.
You know,
And
it-
you leave it up to
You
your
can't
parents.
expect the school system to teach it, because if the school system teaches you exactly everything you know,
Yeah.
It's a very limited
You
view.
know what I mean? So
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna put that on schools, because they, a lot of
No,
parents
it's
already
not.
expect the schools to teach them every
I don't
damn
think
thing in
that's
life.
not reasonable.
But
Well,
so who's Atlanta? Because when you say
Atlanta-
parents, but when
They
you say
may not be
parents,
as
when you say the parents,
Mm-mm. I don't
parents
think
are out
it's-
here teaching racism.
I don't think it's the parents. I think it's all these people at these, voter registration rallies and stuff like that.
No.
But
no,
they're encouraging you to vote. They should at least be encouraging you to research. your
no.
candidates
I
as well.
disagree.
You
I
know,
dis-
where
I
is
disagree.
Accountability and all
Right.
this.
I
Well, mean,
disagree.
yes.
We have.
What's the
I'm with you
incentive?
because we are finding so many places to place the responsibility and the blame on.
That's true.
It is your individual right,
Yeah.
and it is your individual choice, because you can sit here and tell me, oh, I'm pro whoever, pro Jones,
Right.
okay, and then you go in that voting booth and you vote for Smith.
Right.
You don't have to justify that to anybody. That's on you. I think it is the school's responsibility to tell you about the structure, the infrastructure of government. I think it is your family, whether it's your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your family that you hang out with that is not blood, to give you some more
Yeah.
guidance.
Yeah.
And then it's your responsibility as a young adult to do what you need to do to gather the knowledge for yourself and make your own opinion.
Because I think a lot of times, too, as young adults, like, our parents have obviously been telling us to vote all of our lives, but
Right.
haven't really given us. I mean, at least my parents, like, they're Republicans, like,
Mhm.
they haven't. It's just vote Republican because that's
Mhm.
that's what we vote for. So I think you're right about also your family who is not your blood family.
That's right.
And your friends to kind of like,
Family
encourage
is
you
who
that
you
way.
gain strength from and your
Right.
network. It's not necessarily who you share DNA
Yeah.
with.
Right.
We
I
share
agree
no
with that.
DNA.
Right.
That's my son
Exactly.
all day. You know,
I agree with
so
Twice
I
on
think-
Sundays.
I think
You
so
know.
too, because I feel like when I was voting before, when I was like 18 and just like going to vote,
uh-huh.
Me and my friends around me didn't really talk politics all that much.
Mhm.
It wasn't.
And you
like,
can
the
be
biggest
the
thing.
smartest girl
But
in the
then-
room.
But then, like, as we got older, especially like my group of friends that I had, like, that became very much a topic of conversation and important social issues that were coming up and things like that. So I think that, yeah, like that is a really good point, that your friends around you, if that's something that y'all talk about and that's important to y'all as a friend group,
Sure.
like people who
And
know
maybe-
things should also be sharing their knowledge.
Exactly.
with you, too.
And I think the word politics scares a lot of young people.
Yeah,
And maybe what you need to do is reframe it
yeah,
to where you're talking about an issue that is easy to bring to the group.
right.
You know, and then once you're talking about that issue, bring it into the realm of politics. So, you know, it makes a difference how you frame things. But yeah, I'm proud of you guys.
Oh, thank you, Mama.
You're welcome.
We
You're
love
very
you.
welcome.
So let's take another break. Let's get back on. I don't know. You got to bounce?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. Walk my mom out. Turn the mic off. What we got to do, we'll come back on.
Let's stop. Lex.
Adios.
You guys sign off.
This is weird. I just told Kirsten, and so I went home.
Call Kirsten before anything.
Well, no, Kirsten was here with me. We were on the
Oh.
podcast,
She said that. I'm like, wait a minute.
and I was like, Kirsten, I think I gotta go. I was like, my chest is like really tight. Like I don't know what's going on. And so when we got home, I like got in the shower and like the tightness started kind of going away, and I was like, okay, cool. And then the next morning I woke up, I felt fine, and by like 5 o'clock that afternoon, like the middle of my stomach was hurting really bad, and I was gonna drive myself to the emergency room, and then by the time I got to my car, because I had to like sign out of work because I was working. By the time I got in my car, like it hurt so bad, like I could not get in a comfortable position, like. I was like, I don't think I can drive, so I had to call the ambulance to come, like, take me to the hospital and shit. But it was, yeah. I don't think I've ever been in that much pain.
Yeah, no. When it comes to that shit, emergency surgery, you in hella pain.
And they were like, yeah, you passed it. Like, once I got there, they're like, you passed a gallstone. So that was, like, the tightness in my chest and stuff.
Right.
And then, yeah. Crazy shit. But even the night before, you were like, do you need to go to the emergency room?
I did say that. I asked you multiple times.
I probably should have gone the night before when you suggested that we go to the emergency room.
I told you.
But I was like, no, I'll be okay. And then, yeah, I was not. But on top of that, I guess because the gallstone had passed through my pancreas, I had like pancreatitis too.
Yeah.
So that was like what kept me in the hospital so long, was they were trying to like give me antibiotics for the pancreatitis and all that kind of stuff.
It's just scary as fuck, honestly.
And I've never had surgery before.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
it's just like the recovery is just so weird for me.
Yeah, my mom had to have gallbladder surgery.
My dad did, but his was like to the point where his gallbladder, when they went to go do it like laparoscopically, they couldn't take it out because it was partially gangrene, like essentially rotting. So they had to like actually cut him open and take his out. But like the incisions are not bad, but it's just like it was like all the gas that they pump into your stomach to do the surgery. Like you just have gas pain for like days and days and days.
Yeah.
And then like you don't really know what I don't really know what I can eat other than like as long as it's like not greasy, not fried.
Super bland shit. Bruh, stop,
Yeah.
bruh. Stupid, bruh.
So I have to just like start introducing foods like back into my diet, which is a weird thing. Because then some foods mess me up a little bit, some foods don't. It's just like a roller coaster. But I'm getting better.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
You use it?
I feel like I can finally at least get back into the gym. Start getting back into the gym now.
Listen to your body, man.
Yeah.
Listen to your body.
I think like for the past few weeks I have a membership at Planet Fitness that just opened over at Cumberland too. So I've just been going and like walking and just like staying active, and yeah. But I definitely have to. I'm so much more aware of like everything in my body. Like I'm hyper aware. I feel like of like everything that's happening in my body, which I guess is a good thing.
I mean, yeah.
Because
You know.
yeah.
what going on.
But it's
in their
like I
body.
never had any kind of digestional or like any issues like that before.
Yeah.
So it's just so weird for my stomach to just like hurt at like random times and just like
Yeah. Like I said, my mom, she had to have emergency gallbladder. My dad had to have stomach surgery too. So yeah.
That's
Just don't
weird,
realize
man.
it. Mm.
What are we doing?
Do you want to go to the
I don't know.
I know Grace said she wanted to go.
I'm gonna take my car back to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the plan tonight? Well, I guess who wants to hang out with me? Like, where
That's
is-
really what
Yeah,
he's
I just want to
asking.
find out where am I going. 'Cause I don't know. What's the plan? Is there a plan?
Not particularly.
But we could make a plan right now.
We could make a plan.
Like tomorrow's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to yoga tomorrow. Y'all going to yoga tomorrow?
Who easy class?
Mm-hmm. It's
I-
back at the loft.
I didn't know. What
Yeah.
time? 11.
11.
We could probably do that. Yeah. Maybe we wanna go to yoga. So you wanna go to yoga?
I should do somebody's hair tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you did tell me. Mm. Well,
Maybe next Sunday though.
yeah. Mm.
I know he's doing hot box tonight, but I think that's all sold out already.
It's tonight. I thought it looked like the time was like in the middle of the day.
Mm-mm.
Was it at night?
It was at night.
I don't know what those numbers were then. I was like, what are you doing in the middle of the daytime?
I think it was like at 8.
Shit, I'm down to do anything.
I'm down.
You want to take some more shots? No more shots for you?
Take a shot, Kirsten.
No, thank you.
You don't drink like that?
No, thank you.
What? Brings out a different person?
Especially tequila.
Tequila and I. Wow.
Tequila's not as bad as vodka though.
Oh, I don't drink vodka.
Why not? What's up? Why
A
you what?
demon comes out of me. It's why.
You believe in spirits in them?
At least in vodka. I become a whole crazy bitch.
Oh, vodka is like,
It's poison.
yeah, we banned it after that summer.
Okay,
For
that
you.
was one day.
Mm.
It was one day of pure chaos.
Is vodka what kind of vodka?
Any kind. I think
Literally any kind, yeah.
I think you were drinking Smirnoff, but
I don't even remember that day. I try
Damn.
not to.
That's what I don't like about alcohol. You don't remember nothing. Like, I don't like that. Being high, like,
I know
you
that
still
it's
remember
not.
something.
Or do shrooms.
yeah.
With alcohol, you can literally forget the whole day. It'll
Yeah.
never come back to you.
Yeah.
And then when it does,
I don't know. I've never been like that on alcohol though.
Mm.
But I also like once I get to a point where I feel uncomfortable, where I feel like I'm not
Mm.
in control of myself, I stop. Like
What does
just
that
'cause-
mean?
Now, do you stretch out your drinks throughout the night, or you get drunk right when you get there?
I
think get
usually
drunk right when
usually
I get
stretch.
there.
When I was younger, I would like shots and like get as drunk as I could. But
As
like
fast as possible.
right. But now I like to enjoy my
Mhm.
drinks. Just
You
because
enjoy
like
the time.
yeah,
Mhm.
like I've found drinks that I like that are actually like taste
Tasty.
good instead of just like oh let me just take a shot of this, you know. So I think I like to enjoy the flavor of them.
I'll drink some wine. I'll drink some whiskey. Might have a beer.
I feel like when I start drinking again,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna have to be like maybe wine first.
Right.
Definitely not beer. I don't think I can handle beer right now. But yeah, I think it's gonna have to be wine first.
I would never buy wine, but I would drink wine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy it, but I would drink it.
See, tequila just makes me want to party all the time.
I don't know what liquor is gonna do to me. That's why I'm like, I don't know. My stomach, like, liquor never like, whiskey and stuff never bothered me before, but also too, like, now it's like I have random foods that never bothered me before that bother me now, so I don't know. And now I'm like, damn, am I gonna be a lightweight? Like,
There's absolutely nothing wrong with being lightweight because it's so much cheaper.
That is true.
It's so much cheaper.
But
I drink then I'm like,
I was
I'm
like
good.
so not a lightweight at all before.
Oh.
Like it literally would take me 4 drinks to get like tipsy. 4 liquor drinks to get like tipsy.
I was talking to a girl who drank 17 beers one time for fun. Trust me.
Ooh, I'll be drunk by 17.
I almost died. It was great.
Damn.
It was great. Good times.
Isn't that when you and Macy like split the box of
The
Nick
34 pack.
Ultras?
Dang. Like 8 beers in, I'm feeling it. How many you said? 17?
17.
Woo!
Mm-mm.
No, when I used to drink, I would drink.
Mm.
You can keep
17.
drinking.
You at the point where you was drinking the beer and couldn't even taste the shit.
Oh, yeah.
You can rally.
You can run. You got to. If it's a party, it's a party.
That's deep.
I used to, when I was like 21, 22, I used to walk around with like a handle of Jaeger, just with a straw, just drink it.
At a party.
At a
Yeah.
party.
Hey, that time period, parties were fire.
Parties
Back
were
when
the
house parties were
best.
cool, and functions were cool, you know what I mean? Those were the times.
I love good house parties.
Mm-hmm. Punch, punch.
Yeah.
Mm.
Reminds me of Athens.
So much fun to watch.
Everclear, some gummy bears. Good times.
House parties were good times.
We should have a house party at the house party.
I told them once we get our shit set up,
Yeah.
because I still have my fire pit too.
Should we do
So
a
we can, like,
Christmas?
Build a nice little fire on the patio. Roast some marshmallows and shit.
You say you trying to do that in December?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Everything should set up by December.
I'll let y'all know.
I'm excited.
What are you watching over there?
Try to give me shit in my phone.
Are we ever gonna end?
I was so excited for him. I was like, yes, bro.
You work so hard.
Dry ass toast.
Well,
Anybody want this?
no.
Cause it's dry. That's actually good toast.
Taxis are something.
I worked these actually for like a month.
How was that for you?
How was it for me? It was a long time ago. Waste of time. That's why I left.
Never worked fast food. Did retail for a minute.
No, I never did fast food either. I worked at Bath and Body Works.
You did work at Bath and Body Works. I remember.
Where nobody came in the mall because it was like Gainesville and it was like that tiny ass little mall and nobody went to. They had like 4 stores open in it.
I've never worked for corporate world, and I think I'm gonna be older and still say I've never worked for corporate world. But I kind of want to like not I want it to experience, but shit, you know, seeing it on the movie, you got office, y'all meeting up at the water cooler and talking. You know what I'm saying? Just like simple, random, lame shit like that. It's like, damn. Sometimes I be wanting coworkers. Sometimes I want to hear some gossip.
Right.
See, that's why I like working in a school, because school gossip was always the best gossip.
Oh, yeah.
That was always a good time.
But nothing beats restaurant gossip. I had
Oh my
This
god.
is big facts.
There is
Big,
so
big
much
facts.
drama in a restaurant, man.
Bartender drama, server drama, but my favorite is the manager drama. Because they know
Cook
everybody
drama.
else's shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's shit.
Or if like one of the cooks is like with one of the servers, you know their drama together. And then they work together.
I'm honestly about to like go within the next few days, go outside and like gather up all those fucking sticks that blew down during the storm for all my firewood.
You should.
Free wood.
Hello.
All these
Girls
trees
and
that
Girl Scout
fell.
fire. Tell you this every year.
I was like walking Ollie earlier, and I was like, damn, like
If I could fit that big ass tree limb in my car, I would bring it.
we have enough firewood for fucking.
Think about how strong that wind had to be to pull these big out trees out the ground. That's wild to me.
One blocked in the chicken coop at the house I'm at right now.
Mm.
I had to move it this morning. I was 7 o'clock this morning moving a big ass fucking tree limb. It was like blocking the chickens in. They were so terrified.
I was like, were the chickens like freaking out?
No, they actually didn't give a shit. I don't even think they noticed that there was a storm, to be honest.
I don't think chickens have that capacity.
They don't care. They're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, their brains are so shitty. But other birds know when storms come, but it's something about chickens, they're just stupid.
Chickens don't give
They're
a
just
fuck.
like whatever.
They're like, do you have food? That's all I care about.
They don't care about shit else. They just shit and walk. Walk and shit. That's all they do.
And then they go to sleep and wake up the
They
next
do
day.
the same
Dogs
thing.
were freaking out though
Yeah.
during the storm.
Yes and no. Jenny was kind of freaking out,
Yeah.
but Reba went to sleep.
I feel like there's like two kinds of dogs. There's the dogs who like freak out really bad during
Or
storms,
they
and
just
then
go to
there's the
sleep.
dogs who are just like whatever.
Now Jenny won't go outside if it rains. Even if it's like drizzling, she won't go outside.
Because when I had like Quiz and Lola, they freaked out during
These did freak
storms.
out.
Like they would hide underneath. Like we had the reclining like sofa and stuff like that, so they would like hide underneath like the sofa and shit. The dog I have now, Ollie, he couldn't give a shit what's going on outside. He's like, okay, whatever.
Well, can't dogs like also? How do I explain this? Like their hearing's a lot different than us, so they might hear some stuff, and it might just be either a lot louder than what we get, or they might hear, since they're so close to the ground, they might hear like the rumbling of what a storm is to come and shit. So I think they do be terrified as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think something with dogs, I think they can like really feel it. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But they do be hiding. Whimpering too. Like I said, scared to come outside. It's like, damn, man, what you know?
Oh, she just don't like to get wet.
I would say Ollie, he don't like his feet wet.
What?
Oh, she doesn't
He'll
wet,
like if it's
period.
raining outside and I like open the door to let him out, he'll stand at the doorway and look at me like, bitch, you go out there.
Isn't that weird? Though? Like, you're an animal, and all these other animals are used to nature, but you have been so indoctrinated to humans that you don't even want to go outside with your feet wet.
Yeah.
You're
Ollie's
a dog.
like, no. He's like, do you see the wetness outside? That's not
He's
happening.
such a diva.
He is.
Are we going to Zocalo, ma'am?
I mean, we can.
You never said yes or no.
I'm down.
What time did y'all go?
I gotta drop my car off at the house. Figure that out.
It's a gay bar. So,
What's the place called?
Zocalo.
Right there off of,
It's on 10th.
yeah, we were talking about right Penguin Park.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like super gay, but I know you were saying one time you walked into a gay bar in Miami and weren't prepared for it, so
We was not prepared. Man.
I figured if you do come, just prepare.
I've been to a gay bar. I've been to a gay club here too. But this one, that one was like talked about. That was cool. Whatever, cool was good.
Yeah.
But the one in Miami, I was like,
Oh, no.
shit.
I would say this. Well, Zocalo just has like the patio and stuff like that. It's more of like a restaurant bar, so it's just really
Bulldog-
like
not
chill.
Bulldogs, but what's that? There's a restaurant that they have the pride flag out. Damn, it doesn't really help you.
NSR?
Huh?
My sister's room?
No.
It's over there near.
They have a big patio.
Yeah.
Henry's?
Henry's. That's what it is. Yeah.
We love it.
It's the kind of same vibe. Like Zocalo and Henry's are kind of the same vibe. Like it's more of a restaurant bar, so it's not like everybody dancing and like going crazy and shit. It's more just like hanging out, people drinking, like chill
Yeah, I
shit.
probably want to go to a gay bar though, just because I'm with the boo. Unless you want to go.
I mean, whatever you want to do.
Oh, shit, I really don't have any shit. I don't care. I got a good time.
I'm down.
I'm comfortable with myself. So.
Grace was saying she wanted to go to Zocalo, so
Yeah, I gotta meet Grace. Y'all talk about Grace all the time.
We told her that. She was like,
she said, "Why are you
just
telling
stay in
her
the
about me?"
house. I just want to stay in the house.
With her dog, that's all she ever wants to do.
She stay here?
She lives,
The Forest Hills.
yeah, over there, kind of like near Home Depot, close to 285.
But remember that time we went to Painted Pen?
That was a good time.
That was a good
That was
episode.
fun. I want to go back.
I've been
Ever heard of
once.
Painted Duck? I think it's about the same
Painted
thing.
Duck is in Buckhead.
Is it the same thing?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it's
I've
basically
heard.
the same thing.
I've never been to
Painted
either.
Pen is like. You ever
Paint-
been to Stars
actually,
and Stripes?
Painted Pen is the one in Buckhead, right? And then Painted Duck is in like West Midtown.
Right, yeah, I think Painted Pen is in Buckhead. I didn't know if both of them were.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what it is. Painted Pen is in Buckhead,
Mhm.
and then Painted Duck is in like West Midtown.
You
Have we
ever
been?
been to like a Stars and Stripes or I don't want to say like Andretti's or something.
It's like bougie bowling.
Yeah, it's like Stars and Stripes
No.
on like a whole nother level
Yeah,
with money. Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like primarily bowling, but you can go eat. You
They
can do
drinks.
darts.
Yeah,
It's a
they
cool
have
vibe.
like giant Jenga, giant like
Yeah, it's really cool.
kind of games like that and shit.
We
Yeah.
went a long time ago.
Hi.
Who's that?
I don't know. I don't think I know them.
Hey, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Pull up, pull up, pull up, come through.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You good, dog? Good, man. It's you was out here first.
Yeah. I was trying to shake his hand.
No.
I'll shake my own.
Oh shit, you stupid, man. Yeah, I'm on Chris, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure this out because if I gotta take the car back,
Yeah, we can do that.
because I don't want to get caught up in the traffic from the game.
Or I can just like you can drive back. I can just pick you up.
Oh, you was waiting on the shit.
It's not that far.
Like in Douglas?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can just pick you up.
That's what we're doing now though, because traffic.
Oh yeah.
Because that game is still going on. Well,
Say what time is the game?
the game
over?
started at 3:30.
Yeah.
And then
And we got
this,
till Grace
this
in
red
here.
right here is my clothes right
Yeah.
here too. And my father's clothes right here. I'll pour
Okay.
you up.
I
though.
can.
Casey, where your cups at? The rest of the
Is,
cups.
do you have
I guess
anything
we
like in my house? that
My
you need to
bag is
get?
downstairs and my
Okay.
keys are downstairs.
Okay. Yeah, I can run you. You can grab. You can grab the keys.
Where are the
too.
keys?
They're on the first key hook.
Okay. I know I didn't grab them when I was down there.
And then yeah.
But
And then I can just come text Grace, let her know what time you want to go. Like
I don't care. I'm probably taking about 25 minutes to get back.
okay. So
Sitting on
like
traffic.
8,
Hey Shelly, you want straight up? Or you want a mix?
and I'll just come pick you up, and then we can go wherever.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry.
You're good.
She close. Oh, bet.
I'm gonna run Kirsten to get her car, and she's gotta go like feed the dogs and shit like that. But I might just come back up here and chill for
What's
a
the
little
time that you think you get back up here?
bit. It probably won't even take me like 30 minutes to do that.
Oh, bet. Okay,
So
cool.
yeah, and it definitely won't be more than an hour.
Yeah, we'll definitely
So.
do that. Definitely cool. Hope to see you tonight.
Of course you will. I gotta go feed the animal first. Then I can party.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Y'all be safe.
We will. Are you coming out tonight, Jenny?
Yeah, I'll be out.
Okay, I'll come to work this thing.
I accidentally pressed some shit and fucked it up. The music.
You like,
My bad.
yeah.
What size you wear, Shelly?
Oh, it's small.
Oh yeah, it's hella small shit.
The big niggas gonna be mad, nigga.
Oh, but no, I mean it's hella stupid too, bro. You stupid, bro. Bro, I'm gonna fuck with you, dog. Just get whatever you want, bro. Real
I can
talk.
add this to the collection.
Yeah, for sure. I got you. Yeah, he trained here. So we ain't had no pop-up shop here yet. Whatever you get, I gotta throw in the mask for you, dog. Real talk. Yeah, for sure. That's right.
You're going crazy.
I'm
like, how do you do that? Nigga,
Yeah, man. Whatever you like I said, enjoy yourself, drink, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, I'm for you. I got you. So you think you like this an astronaut one too? I mean, if you only get one, that's cool. But I'll say whatever you want, bro. I'm gonna fuck with you, dog. I got you. Yeah, for sure. His shit hard too. His shit hard too. I like it more than say he's on the fryers and shit. I was up there at first.
With the Vikings, with the Vikings and shit.
Yo, I swear to God, I swear to God, I was actually on the phone with Camille, my cousin. Oh yeah. So she like, wait, what you gonna talk about? Yeah, I'm like pulling up on Janine where like, I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, like she, doing a coaching thing or whatever. She's like, oh no, I ain't know that. She's like, I know she be training. I was like, yeah, I'm finna follow up on her. Yeah. Yeah, these motherfuckers was tripping, bro.
Yo, tryna take off my phone away. I just get them a pump fake. I know some people gon' hate, but I can't let them dictate how I play my game. Let me see your hands raise the roof. Can I get
Hey, leave it.
never sell myself just to get some fans. Got a silly fan in my room.
Oh.
I feel like both
Man, what is that video? What? I said my braids hat. This is small right here. Same one?
That might be a kid small.
How much are these?
They got the box in 15 a piece.
Which Caleb? You know what? I can let Heidi buy it. I can let Heidi buy it.
You said Hyatt? Oh yeah, I had Hyatt's cousin. I think he said he was Hyatt's cousin. Sammy? You don't know Sammy? Yeah. He said that was his cousin. Oh yeah, that shit hard. Halloween edition.
You and what the hell? Hold on.
Life is more than just a piece of. I should have never applied. I don't belong in enterprise. I thought the limit was the sky. Not selling other people rides. Now I'm trying to sell I'm here for the long ride. As soon as I blow up, it's by.
That would be it.
Straight to the fine way.
You say yours are how much? 15?
15 a piece. Dude, that shit hard. That definitely gotta be way more than mine. Mine just basic with the box. I ain't got too much on it. Yeah, I put my cash in.
Just have it do it to me and I'll send it to you. So it's keep it together.
Oh, shit, put yours in.
Yeah, I got you. How much you selling yours for?
15.
So just send 35. Just send 35. Jay and I kill him.
The ones that say it's okay to cry is dub, but the box one's 15.
Yeah. You got masks? You good on masks and shit? And bag.
It's a number 9 or word 9?
The number 9. Jay, the number 9, and kill him. And like the logo and shit.
So, oh, that's because I ain't put the little thing in front of this.
Oh, the little dollar sign.
Like, cash out, y'all know why I'm fucking here.
Bro, you know what the fuck going on, bro. That shit be stressing me out, bro.
I gotta put no damn dollar sign in front of it.
Anyway, bruh, answer the phone, man.
Oh, I sent it to both.
We supposed to be family. I thought I was your brother.
Hey, man. So, like, training sessions. No, I'm looking a little chubby over here, man.
Oh, that's this man right here. Talk to him.
Bro, but you know, it's just so hard for me because, you know, I'm in and out of town and shit.